put my headset on now.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Laurence Plays Factorio Industrial Revolution. Yes, that's what we're playing today. So, there don't seem to be many of us in yet. I can see Lobster over there getting ready to start playing. I should probably start talking to him in a minute, but I thought I should do a quick intro first. I'm just trying to remember what on earth we were doing last week. I do remember that we set up all of this stuff down the right-hand side here. I think this was mostly me actually, while other people were busy with other things. And this was producing computers and frames with computers in them, because those are apparently things that I thought we might need. And from there, well, we're just going to carry on and see what we can find, see what seems to need to be done, and see what's next in the tech tree. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Hello. You should be able to hear me now, I think.
Yep.
Good. Right. Sounds like things are actually working. Okay, so what were we doing last time? Let's have a let's have a look at the to-do list. So this breaking out of belts, I think, was something I no, I think I just didn't bother with, and we sort of just ignored for a while. The bronze production apparently needs to be untangled. I'm not quite sure where that is.
Up above you, I think. No, more to the left.
Oh, probably over here somewhere. Um, okay, so that's something to think about. Oh yes, radar
Yeah.
was something I was going to do. So let's try and develop some radars. That seems like a good place to start.
So we researched. Oh yes, we've researched them.
Hmm.
Do we have the power for them?
Probably
300
not, but
kilowatts
if we
per
don't,
radar.
if we run out of power,
So
we can just make more.
we do actually have a fair amount of power for that.
Okay.
So
Oh yes, these
we can
little ticky
sport.
bot things. I remember these.
We can sport about 10 of them.
Oh, okay, that should be that's plenty to get started with, because I did.
We then can't sport anything else. But
We can then support having some more generators, I guess. Right. So let's have a think about radars, shall we? Are they still in here? Yes, they are. It's the old traditional recipe. So we need a large iron frame, copper cable, EM coil, iron plate. So there's lots of ingredients, but of course there are. I wonder if anyone else is going to join us this evening. Mike's
I
usually
was thinking
around.
Mike would.
I know Al was saying he has the plague, or has the sort of the, well, not the plague, the sort of the malaise. That's the word I was looking for.
I have the. I can't lift my arm above my shoulder.
Oh dear. Yeah, I remember that. My yeah, the problem I had with that was I realised it was a problem when I got home and couldn't eat my dinner because I couldn't lift my arm up enough to lift my fork up to my mouth. So oh
No,
yes, copper
no,
cable was
mine's fine for that.
rubber and copper wire. That was the thing we needed rubber for. I remember making that at the end last time. Electromagnetic coil is iron ingots and copper wire.
You
So I
haven't
need.
actually made that.
Have we
Or
not
do you
made
mean rubber?
rubber? Yes.
Right, yes.
Yes, we made rubber at the end of last time. So
Yeah.
let's see, if I start here making the copper wire, which is, I've run out of assembly machines.
There's a
Okay, if I
question as to how much of this we want available for other things, because
yeah, I'm sort of torn on these sort of things, because on one hand, I feel like making the bus ludicrously wide and putting enormous numbers of things on it is a bit of a waste of space. But on the
yeah,
flip side, I remember being frustrated in the SpaceX run through where I didn't put the motors and the electric motors on the bus.
it was quite nice having them on the bus.
Yeah, exactly. I think that makes a big difference.
But then, this is the sort of Angel Bob's level.
Yeah,
You end up with a bus 3 miles wide,
yeah,
especially if you put
exactly.
the spacers in, which we are.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a little
So
bit
maybe
tricky.
its combustion engine goes on there, as an example, just looking at things. Maybe its intermediate products and upwards go on there, but components don't. He
Maybe,
says, noticing that we've got some components that
except
go
we've
on
already we've got things like cogs and sticks and what? Okay, what else a component? Let's have a look. Yeah,
there. Cogs and
we've got
sticks.
cogs and sticks and oh no, we don't have rivets on there actually. We've been making those from sticks. So what? I just picked up a load of what did I just pick up a load of? Oh, That's not an assembler, that's a crusher I tried to put down. That's why it didn't work. I probably do have assemblers. Right. So I want you to start making copper wire. Where did I not put that? Over here. Okay, so Al says he's going to join us hopefully a bit later. Mike hasn't spoken. Let's give him a boop.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we make this? Make this out of copper ingots. I'm just going to carry on talking as if I was talking to chat because that'll, well, I don't know, it just seems like a good idea. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I say chat. There's a whole three of them, which I suspect one is you. So.
Yeah.
Right. So.
They're keeping it suspiciously quiet as well. We clearly haven't done anything wrong yet.
Yeah. Do you think Pete would be interested in playing? Just to drag another person in.
Possibly. Don't know though, because he's
Or we
played. He hasn't got to a vanilla launch, rocket launch.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It might be a bit. It
exploration.
might be a bit much from then. That's the wrong way around. And so is that. And also, I think he was not grumbling, but saying he wasn't sure if he wanted to play games many nights a week because he occasionally wants to see his other half, which I suppose is I can't criticise too much. Okay, so that's the wire. That's the first part of that's the copper wires. I need them for something else, but I also need them here. So what if let's bring the rubber across anyway. Which one's rubber? I think it's this one. Yes. So bring that across here and shove it in at this level. Like that.
Ah, we have electric mining drills now.
Oh, that might be something
We
else
also
that's
have
worth developing. Trains are probably a bit a little unnecessary at the moment, but you know we'll probably want them relatively soon. Like as soon as we start to expand our mining systems out a bit.
It's probably worth setting up rail being produced.
You think?
Then we don't have to worry about making it be produced fast and
Yeah, and it'll probably take 1 million ingredients to make as well because of the way this
gravel, iron
these
ingots,
things
and
are.
wooden beams. Not too bad.
But gravel also takes another thing to make it.
Okay.
I think. I'm assuming it will. Oh, let's not let the rubber through there.
Yeah, we don't appear to have. I don't see any gravel on the bus.
Oh, you make me those cables. Or are they that one copper cable? That stuff.
Stone does not appear to be on the bus.
Sorry?
Stone does not appear to be on the bus unless I'm being blind.
Okay. I'm surprised, but only slightly surprised.
Probably because we haven't had anything that needs gravel yet.
Maybe. Right, what was it? Where was I? Oh, I had to open up FNEI to remember what I was doing. Right, so we've got the large iron frames, I've got the copper cables, I haven't got the electromagnetic coils. I can't say the electromagnetic coils, and I've only had an inch of beer so far. So I need iron ingots and copper wire to make the EM coils. Okay.
Jetpack.
Did you say jetpack?
I said, oh, no jetpack.
Oh, oh no jetpack. Yeah, yes, I feel your pain. And this wants to be those again. I don't know why I've done it like this. It's probably silly, but never mind.
Okay.
No, actually, hang on. I don't need the wires any later on than this, do I? I need the wires for the electromagnetic coil. I don't need the actual radar. So let's get rid of that and filter this one. Yeah, why am I doing it like this? This is silly.
Is that why you're doing it like that?
Probably. Ah, you've observed my playstyle. So that can go there. That can go like this. And then we'll bring the iron ingots. Is that iron? I honestly can't tell. Yes, it must be, because it's a grey metal, and I think the other metals were brown and other brown.
Yes. copper and bronze are similar. Tin. It could be tin.
Oh, it could be tin.
No, that's too soon. That's going to be tin.
Yeah, that is tin. I won't pull that up. So there aren't actually. We don't have iron ingots on the bus.
Do we even have any iron?
Yes, I'm making these things next to me here are iron frames.
Okay.
So, yes.
Oh, that thing left of the tin ingots and.
Oh,
plate.
yes, this one. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know which one is this one because yeah.
Stream lag, yes.
Yes, that one. No, I was looking at the game in map view. So I
Oh,
couldn't see
okay,
what you
fair
were
enough.
waving at.
Yeah, there were so many times when I was trying to tell Al to do something or trying to work. No, Al was asking questions about stuff and waving his mouse around wildly to point at things, and I had no idea what he was talking about because of stream lag. Oh, yeah, that is right. I feel this thing I've got going on here with the way the steam is getting passed down is a little bit silly, but on the flip side it works, so I'm not going to be too rude about it. Yeah, maybe we should be putting electromagnetic coils on the and cables on the bus. They seem like things that could be useful, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, as it is, the
I
bus is
think
just
the
getting.
intermediate products is a potentially sensible, arbitrary point to.
Yeah, it could be. Well, we can always split them out from here if we discover these are making enough of them. Oh well, if they're not making enough of them, they could be made to make more. So. So I'll leave a bit of space just in case we do want to do that. And then radars will be down here. I think I've got everything I need for radars. Iron frames, copper cable, EM coil, and iron plates. We don't have iron plates on the bus. I don't think. No.
We're tending to put all the plates on the bus, so we might
Yeah,
want to
we probably want to.
start having iron plates
Yeah,
on the bus.
agreed.
Are we just not making them yet?
I don't know.
It's basically did you need them before?
I don't know. I haven't played this for a week. Oh,
It doesn't look like it because I don't see anything with a sensible icon for it. Ooh, something destroyed. Where's that?
Same place as
Down
that, probably.
south.
Oh, it's the stone mine. Yeah, coal mine. I guess I better head down that way. Have I got anything to defend myself with? Yes, I have a submachine gun and some magazines. And I'm stuck in the trees. Trees!
I've left my bots behind because they were doing stuff. It's going to be a single biter or something.
It was, yeah.
So there's no point me being down there.
Single biter. Do I have any turrets? I've got... Oh yes, I do have some turrets. And some ammo as well. Right, okay. I'll put a third one down as well, just in case. I don't have anything to repair the stuff that got destroyed though, unfortunately.
Oh, I do.
Good, I'll leave you to it.
My bots would do it, but
But you left them behind, and they're slowly
they
slowly
keep flying
ticking
past
their
me
way
soon.
back down to you. They're on their way. I ran past them as I went through.
Oh, so many repair packs to repair this belt.
Yeah, repair packs are astonishingly bad. Have I lined that up correctly? Yes, I have.
Yeah, 100 durability each.
That doesn't sound like very much, but I don't know enough about durabilities to really comment.
A belt has 150.
Okay.
That doesn't. It feels like I use more than 3 or 4 actually. So maybe the durability of the repair kit. Oh, no. Maybe the repair speed impacts that and as well. So it repairs at half the speed, but uses up durability at the same rate. Don't know.
That seems odd, but again, I don't know enough about them to say. Right, okay, so we need iron plates. Iron. There's a big thing making plates of some sort just at the top of the.
That looks like iron.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Now, why is it not being put on the bus, or is it being put on the bus and we just
It
don't
might
see
just
it?
be there's been a belt that hasn't been brought all the way down yet. That's quite possible. Although there aren't any gaps for it. If there are, if it. Oh, here it is.
It was there all along.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's now
Oh,
in the same place as something else, or something else is in the same place as it. And plates are now going to be over here. Dumpty dumpty dum. These people who don't extend the bus all the way down, he says, not extending the bus all the way down.
I suspect it was being built at the same time as your iron frames.
Very likely, yes. Thank you.
Well, these are things I want.
Okay, fair enough then. Still a good idea. That
Yeah,
one.
one
That
of them
one
actually isn't, but it was something I was dealing with.
Okay. Right, that should be all of the input. This is taking a very long time to do anything at all. Okay, unsurprisingly, making an EM coil requires a lot of copper wire, and they're quite slow to make. So let's have some more copper wire makings going on. But
There's 16.
this should just be dumping out into a box. Actually, I think there's no point in having radars on the bus.
No.
Right. So
Well, let's have a look. See if there is any point. Unlikely. No, you can scrap them or you can incinerate them.
oh, good. These are all things I want to do with my freshly made radars. Right, that should get us all wired up. Clankety clankety noises. I'm now wondering, and I was going to say I'm wondering about making another machine to make the actual coil things. Actually, it is getting through the it is no rephrase it. It is not getting through the wire. So let's have another one. Although I do need to destroy a load more nature to get it into place, get the belts in place. Damn nature always in the way. I feel like we need to invent steel pickaxes because mining up rocks seems to take rather a long time. Although I could have used my bots, I suppose that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I could put in more inserters actually. That would make this happen faster as well. These steam inserters are a bit slow. Clonky clonky noises. Even two inserters isn't quite fast enough to load all of the cable in fast enough. We still don't have a radar because there are no iron frames. Why are there no iron frames? I thought I did. Oh, I didn't link the belts up properly. There we go.
I don't suppose you have a steam crusher, do you? No, I think you were trying to place one and didn't have one.
Correct. Yeah. I will put a light down here though because that's how I mark places where you can pick up useful things.
Okay, I'll want one of them shortly.
What are you working on? Was it electric mining drills?
No, rail.
Ooh. Oh yes, even more exciting. Hey, 2 radars. Now,
Huzzah.
next question: where is power? Where do we have power?
On the bus or near the bus. So top corner, I think you should see it now. Yeah, that's where it's got up to.
Oh yeah, I see it. I'll put a radar just up on the corner because that seems like a sensible place to put it.
There's a space where you're standing. Can't remember how.
Oh yeah, there
wide
is
radars
just at that point. There is, yeah. Radars are 4 wide. Oh no, 3 wide because it fits there. Bloop. Hooray!
One over.
And I'll see how.
So one up by the power plant, one over by the copper, or whatever that thing is, probably iron ingot making.
Where is the? Oh yeah, okay. Yes, I can put one over by that mine. and that's basically it. That's basically it for where there's power.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I've only got 2 radars anyway.
If you could grab a crusher, there's 8 more that are made, by the way.
Okay, cool.
If you could grab a crusher on your way back, that would be useful, assuming you're coming back down.
I think I am. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do next. Maybe make some... Have I got power poles? That probably not, because I haven't done anything with power yet, I don't think, really. Power poles, where are they going to be? In here. Ooh, large wooden poles and small wooden poles. Let's just stick with the small ones. Actually, no, let's make some large ones as well, see what they look like. But let's not make 5 of them just yet. Actually, I'm going to need 2 to find out what sort of range they've got. That might be about the... Oh yeah, I suppose I could have just looked at the box
A
text.
slightly smaller power area, but much longer range.
Yeah, they're basically equivalent to big power poles from vanilla, but just not as good. Actually, this is getting a decent range out of this one. Oh, no, I'm not. I've just run out and it's putting down ghosts. That's why I wasn't making the dock 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 noises. These bots are incredibly slow.
They are powered by steam.
I'm not sure they even are. I'm not sure what they are powered by.
Yeah, don't you have a steam engine in your...
Oh, yeah.
Other than the clockwork, sorry, yeah.
Even more reason to be slow. Right, where are those crushers? Is that a crusher? No, it's an assembly machine. Do you happen to know where if crushers are being made? I mean, knowing Mike, he was probably making them all in his pockets.
It doesn't look like they are being made.
Okay, in that case,
Okay.
I'm afraid I probably can't bring one down to you.
No worries, I will pocket craft one. I suppose we're wanting to move to electric crushers and things, so we don't use them a massive amount.
I think we use them enough that I personally would probably have automated them, but Mike seems to quite like pocket crafting, so.
Oh yeah, we should have automated them by now, but at this point.
But at this point, there's no point.
Not worth
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, radars. That's why I came down here. 23. Blimey. What's getting damaged? Oh, it's on those turrets down at the bottom. I could take radar down there, but that would require a lot of power poles. Where are they? Whoop, there they are. Okay, I need to put this radar about...
Thank you. Have some wood.
Just what I always wanted. I'm trying to get this radar in a sense lined up in a sensible position, which I think is about here. But there's quite a lot of... Yeah, alright, let's put it in here.
Fine, I'll remove the trees.
Can I draw a straight line with a mouse? Unlikely. Right, I'm just going to put the radar there. I don't care about whether it's lined up properly or not. What else do I need for this? Oh, iron plates. That's not too bad. They're around here somewhere. Oh no, I found cliff.
Yeah.
There's a cliff in here somewhere. I don't know how long it is. I can't find the way out. There we go. Oh, and another.
Yeah, this cliff's a problem.
Yeah, that's right in where you're trying to build. I thought trees were bad. Well, I know trees are bad, but... cable. You. Right, I should make a massive quantity of these big power poles and then just run them all the way up the doohickey. Coming through.
That's a shame. Apparently you don't have underground steam pipes either.
I think I do.
Oh. How come your bots didn't place them while you were here?
I've probably turned them off because I don't want to lose my bots.
They'll catch back up eventually.
Probably. But eventually is probably going to be about 1 million years after I next need them myself. So, hooray! I think that's power. He says picking up power poles to bring the power in. And in order to upgrade them, of course. Right, I've now covered the entirety of the bus apart from one of the arboretums with radar.
Excellent.
It even seems to have got down to the to that mine that was getting attacked, which is nice.
Neat.
Now Mike would probably push for us to go down and eradicate that biter base down there because it's well inside the pollution cloud and has started attacking.
But there's 2 of us.
But there's only 2 of us, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 spawners, so we'd probably get pwned.
Me and Mike were taking out bases between us. So.
Yeah, I think I think my talents lie more in the building areas.
Oh, I missed out one of the things I need.
More pocket crafting.
No, one of the inputs.
Oh right, more redesigning.
I mean, I could do it terribly, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, and this is a multiplayer game, so it starts to matter. Everyone else will see your shame. There we go. Bit more radar. That's quite satisfying, actually. I feel like I've got a decent amount of radar coverage across the place. Right, what's next? Let's tick that off. Radar. Is there any tasks in there? No, radar is done. Electric mining was going to be Mike's thing, but since he's not here, I think it's fair enough for you to do that.
I'm not doing electric mining at the moment.
Oh no, of course you're not. Sorry, you're doing trains, aren't you? Yeah. I'm not sure what was meant by untangle bronze production.
Have a look at bronze production.
It might be really obvious, mightn't it? Are you bronze production? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yes, we're feeding in the tin and the copper here. It's not that bad. I mean, it could do with being untangled, as said, so it could fit another crusher in here to these crushers, no mixers in here in order to get the enough coming through to do all of the smelters. How's the supply looking? I can't tell whether that's going up or down. But the output of that isn't going anywhere. So I think, to be honest, I think it's probably... No, this one's using it all up as fast as it comes in. What's this making? Oh, an intermediate thing. Is that just trying to... Yeah, that's just trying to fill a belt up. I think the bronze is probably okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's sufficient for the time being.
It might have been basically intended as we're being attacked. Upgrade to the next version, essentially, and have a more dedicated area.
Yeah, maybe. I note that stone supply seems to have died. Oh, it's because there's no fuel in the miners. I can fix
I
that.
just topped them up.
Oh.
Yeah, electric drills might help.
Yeah. Well, they're running again now. But yeah, I suppose I could look into making electric mining drills. How much of the electricity are we using at the moment? Oh, we're using about 2/3 of it, and
Most of
about
that's radar. Oh, just over half is radar.
just over half.
I think the crushers might not have been running earlier when I looked at crushers
Ah,
was... Oh no, no, mine was stepped up. No, half an hour ago. Actually, that could have been when I looked, I'm not sure.
oh, we're making walls off this this as well, so that's another drain
Yeah.
on the stone. So I'll reduce how much of that we're actually using. Since we don't seem to be doing walls, we seem to be just sending Mike out with a shotgun and telling him to kill everything. But he likes killing things, so yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going to come down and set up production of electric mining drills because I think that's the thing we probably want. Let's have a look. What's this electric mining drill? So that's the large iron frames, electric motors, reinforced iron plates, iron beams, and iron pistons. That's quite a lot of stuff.
The large iron frames on the bus.
Yes.
That's the thing that uses computers. Yeah.
Yeah. So electric motors and reinforced iron plates are going to be needed to be made in crazy quantities. Going to need to get rid of this forest. Oops.
Hello.
Hi.
Not you.
Oh.
There is another person in the channel.
So there is.
Because
He probably hasn't worked out how to unmute his microphone yet. I hope I haven't pulled up any of your underground belts.
There still seems to be some wood in the...
I was going to say I tried not to. I tried to just sort of only put down the deconstruction planners in the right places, but...
They look fine.
Yeah. Oh, I have pulled up a pylon though.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, I can hear you now. Good evening.
Hello.
I heard you last time.
I'm here. Well, yeah, but I didn't hear any response, so I assumed that I was the one at fault.
Seems fair.
I'm here for our 7 o'clock start.
Oh, good. It's fortunately for you, it's a 7:30 start.
Oh, in that case, I'm early.
Yes, that's a word. Early is indeed a word.
I definitely haven't just knocked my chair over back. It's fine. Here, back 2 secs.
What, to get a better chair? One that doesn't fall over. Can I start a forest fire? There's no point in starting a fire because when you destroy trees with fire, they don't actually get destroyed. They just turn into burnt trees, and you still can't build on them. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to take pity on you.
Want to come and help?
No, do that.
What was that?
Marking just the trees.
Oh, I see. It costs a lot of trees. Thing is, it takes longer to for the bots to clear the trees out than it does to do any markings, so it doesn't really matter. What's this? Clockwork punk port equipment. Oh right, yeah, that's the silo thing. I've got enough stuff in my pockets to make one more bot. I don't know how many I can actually run from my inventory.
10.
Robot limit 10. How many? I don't know how many I've got because they're all buzzing around in the air at the moment.
No, it doesn't seem to tell you anywhere. That would be helpful.
I have returned.
Dun dun dun.
I have.
We are currently working on gradual deforestation, and it is very, very gradual.
Okay, right. I mean, without the advanced picks and so on.
Or better bots. We are using our robots for it, which is why it's so
Well,
slow.
Laurence is just shooting trees.
Now I've started using my shotgun for deforestation. I'm gonna have a quick think. While I'm waiting for this to do anything at all, I'm gonna have a quick think about research. Clockwork scatterbot. That's autogun turrets. That sounds interesting.
Well, we're working towards iron, blue science.
Yeah. Oh. We are currently researching LTN apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fair enough. I'll leave that alone then.
But in 45 minutes, assuming we have enough science, we'll have blue science unlocked.
What happens in 45 minutes? Oh,
We'll research. We'll get to that point of having researched. Blue science.
you've worked at.
They're queued.
Oh, they're queued. Ah, right. Okay. Oh, good grief. Okay. I keep forgetting we've got this mod installed for queuing up research rather than it appearing as it does in vanilla, but only under some circumstances. I think once you've launched a rocket. I'm not quite sure though.
Yeah, vanilla is when you launch a rocket.
Okay. I thought it probably was, but I haven't vanillaed enough
You can
to
set
be
the
sure.
setting when you create the game.
Oh,
at the
okay.
start.
Yeah, I remember reading I think it was a Factorio Friday Facts about them talking about how that they considered having the that available all the time and decided not to for reasons I now forget. Oh hey, I developed radar, Mike. We now have radar coverage of most of the base.
Ooh, good
Mm.
stuff. You have to catch up in a sec. With the Factorio thing about what's it called, queuing, I'm in.
Hooray!
Can you top up those
The
mines?
I hate the
Actually,
fact that I have to.
Oh yeah, while you're up there, before you are
Yeah.
you up there? No, you're not up there. You're down there. Okay, never mind.
I'm amused. I could top them up from here. I can turn the miners.
Long reach is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, with the
Oh, actually, that could be just long reach from here.
with the queuing system in the Friday Facts thing, what they said was that they tested it.
Yeah.
What they found you ended up with was a lot of.
People just doing research for the hell of it.
Well, it's not so much that because you end up doing that anyway. But they're going, well, what ends up happening is that you are stacking up your research. Yeah, sure, fine, good. But then you constantly go, oh, actually, hang on, I now want to do this rather than that. That's suddenly become an urgency.
Okay.
So you then end up swapping off what you were doing onto something else, and you spend your entire time rearranging the queue.
Okay, yeah.
And so they're going, well, you've got that on the one hand, and then on the other hand, it's also you keep not noticing when you get research done, and so you end up spending a huge amount of faffing about in the tech tree looking to see what you've just done.
Yeah, and you don't know what's come from it and that sort of thing. I mean, it makes a sort of sense, I think. Right, electric motors are my next thing. And that needs plates and gears and rods and copper wire. Okay. I'm going to put.
These should never require topping up, these things.
No, I don't know. Oh, one of the bottom ones got destroyed.
Well, yeah, if you put 100 coal in each one, then the whole way it works is it mines it and passes it to the other one, and the burner inserter then takes out of the fuel basically and puts it onto the belt.
Yeah, so it should be okay. But as Tristan said, one of them got destroyed. That's why there's now some turrets down there.
Yeah.
Or was it both of them? I can't remember.
Unsure. I think only one. I think it was a miner and an inserter that got destroyed. Right. So I need to make.
What's been happening whilst I've been away?
We have radar. We have rails.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh.
I've put down some radar. We haven't put down any rails yet because yeah, it's more of a sort of when we need rails, we're probably going to need about 1 million of them. So let's set them. Oh well, Tristan's limited it to 100, so that's not going to go very far. But
yeah, I limited it low initially because I didn't know how much of a drain it was going to be on resources.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's not an immediately we want it, but it's a soon we'll want it.
Yeah.
Oh, electric mining drills. Does anyone have any spare mining drills?
I had
For me.
one.
No, but I was about to start making building electric mining drills on the bus. I mean, I know that's a thing that's assigned to you in the to-do list, but you weren't here, so I was going to start doing it instead.
Yeah, that's fair. Electric mining. Yep, that's fair enough. I can start doing that. Ooh, it's exciting. Just waiting for
Okay.
this,
I'll leave that one to you
mining
then.
drill to change agenda.
We've done a bit of deforestation here to give a place to actually start doing it. So
Excellent.
I shall tag you in and try and work out what I want to do myself.
Thank you. So the second mining drill.
I think if we're going to start doing a lot of electrical stuff, I'm going to go in and put in some more boilers and steam engines, because I think that's going to be a thing we need quite a lot of. In fact, maybe I'll automate
Those
that.
made anywhere.
No, I don't think that'll be made. Blimey. That's ambitious.
And then I go and stand here and work out what I'm doing next.
We don't have stone on the bus, do we? Or bricks?
Yes, we do now.
Oh, we do now. Okay. Is it just stone, not bricks?
Yes.
Okay.
This left-hand one that's sticking off slightly. Not as much as the iron plates, though. It's second.
Oh, yeah, I see it, yes.
I have no assembly machines or anything like that.
I have some assembling
I've got
machines.
12.
I've got 19 of them. Are you near me? Yes, you are. I'll give you some of them. There you go.
And, okay. So that's railed there. I was going to say, do you have any preference on which side of the bus? But I note that this cliff is here, so it'd be challenging to go on the other side of the bus.
Yes, I think we're doing everything off the right-hand side of the bus with the intention that that means we can expand the bus to the left later as we need, as much as we need to.
Okay, no worries, that's fine.
Usually you'll only need to expand it later on, so it'll get wider and wider, but you never know.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so busy with bots.
You should just sort of sit there and watch it all happen.
It's kind of hypnotic.
Yeah. Also makes me just want to nick bits about what's going on here.
I was going to start building boilers and steam engines.
No worries, no worries. Okay,
But the problem is I don't know how much space I'm going to require for that actually, so maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the problem with letting multiple people build things at the same time, is we're going to get in each other's way. Maybe
that's where both sides of the bus would help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do some sort of planning here. So I want to build another one of those.
Or yes, everyone builds away from the bus and then copy pastes it.
That could work, yeah. All right, I'll.
The bus.
Do we have what? Sorry.
Electric motors.
No.
Okay.
We do have big iron
What
frames.
we were considering was everything that's in the intermediate products gets put onto the bus.
Makes
That
a lot
tab.
of sense. Yep.
As an arbitrary.
We haven't actually done that yet, but it is a thing we were considering. We have, however, got quite a few of the components on the bus already, even though that was what we're considering not. But
I think the plates are obviously probably. I say obviously, but potentially worth it, which is the top of the components.
yeah, plates are definitely going to be worth it, I think.
I mean, you could make them from ingots. Each place that needs them.
You
'cause some
could,
things
but
need
I think that way
well.
lies madness.
Probably yes, because you get multiple stages that all need plates.
Yeah, right. So let's see. Boilers need iron pipes, iron beams. I'm assuming that iron pipes. Where are iron? Oh, here are iron pipes. Are made. Oh, they're made from iron and iron rivets. Great. Okay. Oh, and rivets are going to be iron plates, and Oh dear. So many components for these things.
Wire.
Just
Wait,
an
what?
iron beam.
Yeah, copper wire. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's
Beam.
copper ring. Do. That's not on the bus.
Rivet.
No. Okay. It's fine, so
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so then large iron frames, those are on the bus. Are they? Yes. A large iron frame is one of these ones which takes like 400 years to make.
They are on the bus though, large iron
Are
frames.
they? Are they actually? No, they're not. They are created, but not actually put onto the bus.
Really?
They're on the bus, aren't
No, they're
they?
on the bus, I'm sure.
Well,
There aren't
The
very many
mostly
of
empty
them.
belt that's running down.
Yeah.
so say again. The
The mostly empty belt that's running down. About in the middle. Left hand of the middle batch.
The one I've just pinged, more or less.
oh, I see it. Yep. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. There. Are you admiring my my mind map?
No, I'm getting close enough to the greenhouses to dump wood, all the wood I've got in there.
No such romance.
Yeah, a lot of
I don't need to
boxes
do that
here.
in both sides. That's
It's a
wrong.
strange way of doing things. I assume they're placeholders.
Yeah, kind of. It's a mind map. So what I'm doing is ordinarily I'd offset it a bit, but what I do is I say, okay, this is the recipe for reinforced end plate, iron beam, piston. This is the recipe for these things. What I do is I put a box with the thing in if it's on the bus, and a machine, an assembler with the thing tagged in it if I need to make it, and then on the next line, usually indented by one tile, I do products for the thing, and then have this little sort of flowchart thing of things I need to make,
Ah, right.
and then I go off to the side and build it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's a system.
Yeah.
And because you've called me out on it, I'm now going to move this oval by the relevant indentation. So that would go to there as that.
You say called you out on it.
No, I know. I can take the hint. Imperfection has been detected.
Yes, I definitely noticed that.
Right, that's my pipes and my beams. What else did I need? Pipes and beams and plates and sticks. No, bricks. Okay. No. Need to make bricks yet. Oh, let's make bricks at the top. It's going to be easier.
Iron beams on the.
No, we don't. However, if you're going to put them on... I'm about to start making them if I can work out what I've done here. Oh, that's what I've done here. Yeah. But I don't know. I wasn't planning to make them in large enough quantity to put them out onto the bus, but then there's no reason I couldn't. They're not being used. Oh, actually, yes, they are being. Here's if you want to do something, if you want to make it a little bit more interesting and complicated, they're being made here, and that could be extended, and they could be bumped out onto the bus from there.
That seems like a good idea to me.
Yeah, me too, because I need iron beams for my next thing. Okay, let's get rid of that then. That's going to make this a little bit easier.
So, I mean, fundamentally, we're quite a way away from the electric mining drills because there's quite a lot of things that need to be made first.
Yes, but it tends to be relatively easy to throw quite a lot of things together. Like everything from here down to here is the radars. Everything from here to here is for the large iron frames. Although it is making the computers and the circuits in the middle of there, which are then not being used for very much else. I'm thinking I need rivets. Sorry, I need pipes which are made from rivets and iron plates. So that's the same sort of things as the stuff you've got going on down there. I'm wondering if I could realistically put them on the other side of the belt, but then on the other side of the belt that's making those beams. But then that would mess up the neat pattern on down all the way down the bus of only having one thing on each row. So maybe I probably shouldn't do that. Even though it's the same ingredients, and that's quite annoying. Actually, we're not going to need enormous numbers of arboretums. So I think I might, on the other side of that one where you're working, I might put in the making iron pipes there, and put them on the other side of the, oh no, plumb a belt out somehow or another, or just get stuck on trees on the way through and not do anything at all.
Yeah, maybe that works as well.
It seems to work quite well. It keeps happening anyway.
Where's my... Oops, they just made them.
So this could go.
This is how you know that I'm not familiar with the mod pack. I'm staring at my inventory going, I know I just made a bunch of steam pipes.
They're the narrow one, bundle of narrow ones.
Life of me. Yeah, ordinarily with vanilla and space exploration to an extent now as well. I'm looking at my inventory going, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Now,
There's some over to your left. Just press Q on one of them.
That's a good idea. Yeah, those ones.
The
No,
ones
you've
you ran
run-
past.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
oh, got it. Oh, apparently I don't have them in there. Wait, what? Confused.
Do you need?
Did I make the wrong thing?
Did you make some copper pipes? Or water pipes, which are apparently presumably made out of water.
I've got no idea.
Very strange.
Most peculiar.
Curiouser and curiouser, said Alice. Of course, I don't have any belts left. Trump, 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 trump.
You're stating the American presidents that you support again.
I'm pretty sure there was an O in there.
So I managed to do the usual thing about getting myself wedged in the...
Have you piped yourself in?
Yeah. I mean, I've got freedom again, but...
Ah, well, never mind.
Right, we have a source of carbon now, which will, by preference, use the charcoal.
Okay, neat.
Well, we will once someone brings a small wooden pole down here, but it's not urgent, so I'm not concerned about it.
I have a small wooden pole. Where is it?
Right down at the bottom of the bus.
This coal belt is going to be kind of in the way.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Put one down in the wrong place.
Okay.
I can't pick it
Oh,
up.
cocks.
Where is
Oh.
Did
The
you
space I'd
genuinely-
marked, or the space above it, would have worked, but that one apparently doesn't.
Listen, if you're going to cock it up, do it in style like I do. Right. Is there any preference as to which bit of the belt these iron wascolds go on?
Do you want to put them on?
You need to be one over Laurence.
Okay. No, I think I want
Also,
to put.
that's a mixed bus, a mixed belt.
Is
Oh,
it-
you had to get past that.
It shouldn't
No.
be. Oh, it's only a mixed belt by mistake. As is usually the case. We could put the beams on the other side of this belt, but then it would definitely be a mixed belt.
What are those?
Pipes.
Okay.
Iron pipes,
It looks like
specifically.
one crazy long pipe.
Gigantic pipe. Yeah, sure.
I know there's stuff on that.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You've done a thing.
What's on the other side from the giant iron frames?
Nothing currently, I don't believe.
In that case,
Yeah, look, it's empty down at the bottom.
you are. I'll put it on the
Chop,
other side
chop,
of the
chop, chop, chop. Oh, that would be easier.
Should be enough now.
Right,
If it's
what?
less than 20 and there's 2 of us here, then yeah, it's quicker.
Yeah. Right. Oh, green glowy machine. Your electric crusher glows green.
Oh yes.
Your exerter isn't.
What? I thought that would be count as fuel.
Apparently not. Do we need to research? Oh, we are
The thing that's
researching electric.
researching.
Yeah, exactly them.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll leave it and.
Where was I? I was building. Oh yes, I was designing a thing, and then we thought, hey, let's actually just make all of this stuff on the bus because that'll be easier. And well, to be honest, to be fair, it is. So let's start designing it. Let's start with from scratch. Okay. So, boilers. So bricks are still not on the bus, are they? And they're not actually being made anywhere near the bus.
Correct.
You've got some very definite steam limitations, which is slowing the bus down.
Oh. Have we? Steam says 98% full on the pipes down near the bottom. And at the top.
Yeah. It's just here we've got source items not being put in. The steam things aren't working.
Are you sure they're the right items?
Ooh, that's a good point actually.
That.
They're the right items. Has this bus been contaminated? No. Oh no, it's just this is low.
I think, yeah, it's just there aren't enough rivets coming through.
Yep, that's fine. I shall expand our rivetry.
Riveting.
It will be riveted, yeah.
We've definitely spent too much time together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a burner drill. It's a long-handed steam inserter. I built the wrong sort of drill.
Bricks. Right, let's make some bricks. That'll be fun. If I make enough of these can come out onto the bus as well. Although I don't know if they're allowed.
How much do they get used?
I don't really know. Or let's see what FNEI says. FNEI says there are 8 things that use bricks. One of which is walls. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff we move away from, so it's probably not worth it. Or they are required for steel furnaces, but yeah, not very much else, so let's not.
Yeah. My thought with the intermediate processes, products versus the components is that's a sort of quick way of guessing at how much stuff uses it, almost.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Really.
It's not, but it's sort of, yeah. It's more of a it's more of a how hard they are to make, which is also a reasonably sensible way to decide. That one.
Oh, something else has appeared with the iron frames.
Huh. The system works.
Turns out if you put stuff on a belt, it gets to the other end of the belt.
That's the system. Beams, that'll be on there. Gears and pistons. He's not feeling well, so he's going to sort of have a bit of time not playing and then see if it helps to make him feel like playing again.
Yeah, he's poor lad. I hope he feels better soon.
He's gone to sit in a dark room to see if it helps.
Okay. Right, I've expanded rivet. Okay.
Pistons and gears.
Well, that's running low because this is running low. Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, it's always how it ends up being, isn't it? You start doing one thing.
And then
No,
you
I'm
discover your yak
thinking,
has to be thoroughly shaved.
That sounds like a personal detail I didn't need to know.
Have you not come across the concept of yak shaving? I don't know where the name came from actually, but it's the sort of
Probably shaving yaks.
well maybe, but it's the thing where you end up having to go off and do loads and loads of side quests in order to get something done.
Fair enough. I have not come across that particular name.
Okay, it's yeah, I don't know where it comes from or where it goes or Cotton Eye Joe or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely a thing I am
Definitely a thing you say.
yes, it is definitely a thing I say.
Our glass production has dried up because the stone mines ran out of fuel again.
Bloody stone mines. Oh wait, these are both plates, aren't they? Yes, they are. So they should want to take off the same belt, which needs to be therefore be here. Therefore, that needs to be the innie, and that needs to be the outie. And this is making sticks, which means yeah.
Right,
Now
we've
I've
got
run out of
60k
steam
more
pipes.
stone before they run out again.
That's a good start. Where do we have steam pipes being made? We have them
Yeah, I
being
think
made
so.
in small quantity.
Yeah, by the triangle to the left. Also there.
Oh yeah. The other ones I think are going into something else. So, but the ones you pointed to, I think are probably probably grabbable.
There's 1,000 of them. Just a few.
That sounds pretty grabbable.
Green circuit production appears to have dried up.
The what production?
Green circuits.
Circuit. It's out of thermionic tubes. Why are those gone? Oh, there we go.
It's probably glass.
Oh yeah, that might make sense.
Yeah, glass is missing from the whatever the light bulbs higher up, the incandescent light bulbs. That have
Valves, I
three-
suspect.
Okay.
It's a bit of a guess, but it's an
Yeah,
educated guess.
Glass be missing.
Okay, so yeah,
Glass is on its way.
once you get the electric mining drills done, then we can put them in the for the stone mines, and we'll stop having this problem.
Yep. I mean, I've just done a lot of running up and down the line expanding things.
Cool.
Just so
But
we
still,
can-
it's all working towards that as an eventual goal, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, this is missing. Let's add some of it. Oh, this is now missing. Let's add some of it.
Oops.
Well, you know, that's how the game works.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I think I'm ready to come and drop in my assembly dooberies for all the steam power stuff.
That's good because your stone coming off the bus is the bottom thing still.
Oh, good. Oh, actually, that even lines up perfectly. Let's try and line this.
I think you can do this. Add blueprints to the game library for everyone to see. Just a slice of belts as well. Because I'm too lazy to copy and paste my own.
Do what? Sorry, what are you trying to do?
I just want to expand the belt to the base. I'm just going to get some more belts myself. But yeah.
Oh,
Turning the bus down so that it's far enough south for me to actually.
I tend to just copy across once or two, a few squares high, and just paste it downwards. It's
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
says the guy who pocket crafts everything.
Yes, because I'm too lazy to pocket craft robots. I'm not the sort of through lazy and out the other side kind of guy. I'm a proper lazy guy.
There you go.
So you could put them into a book and then give the book to someone else, or create a copy of the book and hand it round. But it's not shared. It's just you've got a version and you can copy that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm just going to stand there for a few minutes, guys.
I tend not to carry it on until we actually use it, because it makes it awkward and you end up with an inventory full of stuff when you
True.
need to get stuff off it.
We do have that mod that Al likes where you just press Shift C and suddenly all of your inventory disappears. Sometimes you even get to hang on to things you wanted to keep.
I'm just going to do then is this super tactical genius maneuver. Done it. It's taking too long. One player versus all these botty boys. Who's gonna win? So far, I've placed down 10 times the belts they have,
Yes.
and in a fraction of the time.
It's when you get to the fiddly bits that the bots are useful, like this bit here that I'm doing now.
Yeah, you can do all the belts.
Oh, Tristan's does his piping differently from my style. Never mind, I can link it through. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sad.
The Steam inserter can be moved along if that helps. 2 to the right.
I've forgotten about far reach.
It wouldn't help. You just use a different style to me for the way lining things up, so it's yeah, doesn't matter.
I had a cliff that I had to deal with.
Oh, okay. That's probably a fairly good excuse then.
Here we are.
All shiny new belts.
Yep.
And
And
again,
genuinely put them in there much quicker than the bots did.
oh yeah, big long straights like that is definitely quicker to do by hand, even with real bots as opposed to these clockwork nonsenses. But it's when you've got this fiddly stuff like this around here that it's... You probably can grab them out of the air, but then I'll get sad because I won't have as many bots.
Mining speed is very slow though, so it's difficult. There you go.
It's quite challenging, not gonna lie. I'm gonna
you end up ripping up
be
half
careful
the
not to
factory
try
as
and
you-
grab over other stuff.
Sadly, or possibly fortunately, friendly fire is off.
Friendly fire's off.
I thought for a moment, I didn't realise Mike had fired, and I thought your bullets ricocheted off him.
You've taken all but 2 of my bots.
I took 3.
Yeah, I might not have had very many
You
in the
only had
first place.
5 apparently.
Have some bots.
Thank you.
No, apparently he has 7.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh well, 7 is a suitable number to have, I think.
Did you get that? Did you get that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I can't find them in my inventory. I have 6 apparently now, which is interesting given that I claimed I had 7, but I think it was lying. Right. What else do we need here? So
Work
that's...
out what connects.
Yeah. It's going to be... Oh, it's pipes and beams coming in here somewhere. So this needs pipes and beams and plates. Pipes and beams and cogs and... Yeah. Pipes and beams and plates coming into these 2. Wait. Yeah, okay, that does work.
Okay, is this the bottom of your thing here? Where I am.
Did you put beam? What? Oh, you put beams on that one. Okay. Alas.
He's ignoring you apparently.
Sorry, what was the question?
Very rude.
This bit down here, is at the bottom of your area that you...
Yes. Leave maybe a sort of a couple of squares gap just in case I've done something dumb. But yeah, that should be...
Dream of not leaving space.
should be the limit of the space I need. Yes.
Now I'm thinking about putting my first thing down here.
Oops.
Mind you, if you look at my single-player factories, that what you see is enough space between sections of the production off the side of the bus to fit like either a whole nother bus through it, or like a whole other section of things.
Yeah, and it's a nice idea, but I tend to run out of space, or tend to be short of stuff, and therefore not want to leave too much room.
I mean, yeah, if it works for you.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it really, really doesn't. Okay, so that's beams. And pipes was the other thing I needed along here. Oh! Went wrong.
What did you do?
Came off the wrong side of the bus.
Oh no.
And then dragged across and just left a mess. But it's okay, my bots are clearing it up. And then I needed plates, that was the other thing. Plate and plates is this one. That needs to come out here.
Did not intend to do that. I like the way that we're actually making steam labs.
Sorry?
I like the way that we're actually making steam labs. Like,
Are we making them en masse, which is possibly a little excessive?
yep.
Oh yeah, and there's 50 of them in that box as well.
Yeah, I know. I misunderstood what they were and picked up 50 of them. And the other 47 back.
I guess we'll be using Steam Labs for a while then.
Yeah, I'm very, very tempted, unless anyone has any objection to not disable it so much.
As just nuke it from orbit.
Let's just do that.
We don't use them for anything, so other than
Yeah, they're not.
research,
It's not
so
like they're
yeah.
an intermediate. Oops.
Great. Now armed with some things. Yeah.
Hurrah! Things are my favourite.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I've now made production of, well, boilers are definitely being made, and I think once everything trickles through, steam engines should be being made as well. There is a certain amount of trickle through required for this. Blimey, that beer disappeared quickly. Actually, I take that back. Actually, I've been playing for, where's the time thing on this stream? 1 hour and 17 minutes. So the beer lasted for 1 hour and a quarter. That's actually not bad at all. Beer doesn't usually last that long around me.
By the way.
Oh.
Regular reserve.
Normal inserters.
And we're now researching electric labs, so we won't need all those steam labs you've got.
Yeah, I mean, I put the ones I accidentally picked up back in the box, and then I just had to walk up to it to do it. But
Yeah. We may need to put them all into the recyclatorium.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We may need to build a recyclatorium.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes 16 pistons to make a steam engine, so this is going to take a little while to build up enough for it to actually be useful.
Can the Steam Lab only take the first 2 sites back?
I don't know. That would make sense to force you to upgrade.
No one's up there. So
Hooray! Our first steam engine has been made.
yay! Apart from the ones Mike talked about.
Yeah, okay. Our first automated steam engine has been made. Our first steam engine that doesn't have Mike's fingerprints all over it has been made.
I cleaned it. I cleaned it. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking it's like when you make something out of clay and you leave some fingerprints in it before you fire it. Then no cleaning is going to get rid of them.
I do like that we're still using wooden chests.
I had some wood.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's logical. What if you're only going to use less than 10 spaces?
Yeah.
Ooh, reinforced iron plate, not iron plate.
Oh goody.
I don't think we're making them yet.
No, but that's something that's probably worth putting on the bus.
Yep.
God, these machines are noisy. I'll go and stand a little bit further away and contemplate my future choices. Right, let's have a look in. Oh, I could start making real inserters, I suppose, electric inserters. So we've got electric inserters, filter inserters, and long inserters available. Oh, the long insert and the electric inserters require those electric motors you're making, Mike. So if you could put those on the bus as well, that'd be great.
Yep. Okay. I mean, I don't pocket crap them that fast, but yep. Okay, we'll do. Right.
So an electric inserter takes 1.7 copper, 0.5 tin, 2.5 glass, and 9 iron ingots.
Good job on beefing up the glass supply then.
Yes, it is. And I'm assuming, yeah, the glass is all in the basic circuits.
Is that green circuits?
Yes.
Yeah, that is currently limited by glass.
Yeah, yes, it is definitely. There's lots of space on the belt for more glass though, so your beefing up should be. Actually,
Yeah, I think I've roughly doubled it now so
we
far.
don't have iron pistons on the bus, do we?
no.
No.
I have just set up a thing to make them, but it's not making them particularly quickly. What's all this? Oh, this is your thinking patch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, a thinking patch is fine. Because I was going to say, if we're going to want to extend the iron pistons, they are right here.
Yep.
So that could be done easily enough. And this belt could be to have this done with it.
All I'm saying is good.
Yeah. Because then we can put a splatter in here, and they can go onto the bus. Or actually, for now, if you want them just down here, they could be just fed down like this for now.
Could be actually. I think in fact just in the way, but not in the way, but and to move it over one. And I've made this wrong. How many long-handled?
Ooh, that's close to half yellow belt of glass.
They're going to be limited by these sticks, so actually this stick machine should be put there, and we can have one for every 2, I guess. Like that. Except I've run out.
Okay.
There's nothing on the other side of the glass belt, is there?
Laurence.
Yeah. I promise that wasn't deliberate.
Really?
I was trying to do a useful. Stop getting in the way of my usefuls.
That's why I got confused.
Rudeness.
But am I wrong?
Very, very, very wrong. 0.8 craft per second.
Hey.
It uses 2 every 1.6, and this produces 2 every 0.8. So actually, those are perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Are we having another section of bus here now because we've run out of space on the other side because of the copper?
Yep.
Okay.
said.
Doesn't seem unreasonable.
And I'm going to go and retire the woods instead. Right, I want to make not those, not those, not those. And therefore, I require some stone.
Ooh, we can make combustion engines now. I don't know what we make them for, but we can make them. I want to see we've unlocked all of the all of the circuit network stuff as well now as well. Ah, yes, I was going to start making electric motors, electric inserters, but that requires those electric motor things that Mike's making. So I'll wait for that to happen first, and then once they're available, it'll be fairly trivial. All the rest of the stuff is stuff that's already on the bus, or iron rods actually. But
So the next layer is these, and you want these on the bus as well, which makes sense.
yes,
That's
please.
4 things I believe are all on the bus.
Okay, so inserters forward enough. Let's
Plate
make some of
and
those for
gear
fun.
rod.
Electric mix, steam crusher.
Ooh, do we have iron gears on the bus?
No,
No.
those
We're
I'm making
putting
in
iron
situ.
gears.
I am making them. They're being made right next to the pistons here, but I haven't been putting them on the bus because they're a low-level
Is it?
simplistic thing.
They're dead easy to make them. What's the point?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is copper wire on the bus? Or is that again the same thing?
No, copper wire again is the same sort of. It's just copper. So, just copper. I forget which sort of copper it is, but it's not too difficult.
Okay. Just covering it, no worries. So that's fine.
What did we just
and
finish
then-
researching?
Labs.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
What do they take to make?
Reinforced plates. Which are iron rivets and iron plates, both of which are... do we have iron rivets on the bus?
I don't think so.
No, no rivets aren't on the bus either.
They're just rods, which are...
I can't remember if rods are on the bus.
they are.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Oh, are they? I put tin rod in here. No, I've got an iron rod.
I was going to say probably put tin rods in there, but I'm not sure.
Okay, this is how my sort of mind map process works when it's done properly and in full. So it's to make this thing here, I need to make these, and then this one also requires me to go and make that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I know the first thing I need to make is whatever that bottom one is, which is iron rivets, which require iron rods.
Okay, and then the sub parts go off to the right, do they?
Are you sure iron rods are on the bus? I can't see them.
It's possible they aren't. It's possible I just happen to have a few in my inventory.
Because these ones are tin,
Okay, in that case, fair enough. I'll just make some here then.
and these ones are in fact girders. They just look a little bit like rods if you're zoomed out the wrong amount.
So, oh boy, 1 every 0.4 seconds on average.
Although the engines or motors that are in your mind map thing should be on the bus. I think.
Motors?
They might not be currently, but
Those
I
ones.
think we're planning on putting them on the bus.
Those ones there.
The ones that were there, yes.
Yeah, those ones there.
Yeah, they're
so
going to be on the bus
I
because
will
he's
put-
about to put them on the bus when he makes those
Yeah,
ones.
Exactly.
Right.
I will put them on the bus. For I am magnificent.
Can I quickly, before you do that, can I quickly squeeze in and make some repair packs on the bus?
Yeah, of course.
Actually, if you're making iron rods, I might nick those. Oh no, I can nick them from here, that's alright, never mind.
We're going to have fancy repair kits.
Yeah.
A certain definition of fancy.
And I'm going to need a belt coming in here, and then you can go nuts below that.
Okay.
Could I borrow an assembly machine? Thank you.
I'll give you 3 spares.
Ooh,
By magnanimous.
lovely. Thank you.
That is my favourite word for the day.
And you
Whether I
can
want it
make
to be or not.
iron repair kits. Let's just have one for now. Rubber supply has dried up. It's kind of
That's yeah, that's just as slow as the trees are producing it. That's
oh, I
rubber
see.
trees aren't fast enough at the moment.
Right, okay. Because there doesn't seem to have been any coming through for quite a long time, judging by the little bit that's left on the bus at the bottom.
Uh,
I'll go up and have a look at that in a minute, it's fine.
oh, this. Okay, no. There's a bunch of spare rubber wood on the right-hand side. It's on both sides of that. Oh, the inserters are the wrong way around.
I'm in between jobs now, so I'll run over and fix it.
I fixed that. But
Okay.
yeah, you'll want to clear off the right-hand side of that belt, and just dump it into one of them, or dump it into one of the rubber machines.
Oh, right, yeah, right-hand side for my right, not its right.
Yes.
Oops.
So the inserter you're standing by, that one was the other way around, and so was the one on the other side of it.
Okay.
So it was taking from the middle column and putting it onto the right-hand side of this.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So that top one was basically...
Why is there a machine making... oh, something with stone
someone
here.
dumped some stone in it. Did you press Shift F? Shift C even?
I clicked on the machine and put stuff into it, but I didn't understand why it was... I assumed because it was there and placed, it would be doing the right thing.
No, it's not. It's like furnaces in vanilla.
Oh, right, gotcha.
You can put either in. It doesn't have recipes.
Where did that stone go then?
It's on the thing down by the
Oh,
furnaces. The kilns even.
There might be some, there's probably some further down. Yeah, there's some going down here. No, that is the stone belt. What? Looking at this, I think...
I know, because the rubber is the only thing that goes on there. There's plenty of rubber.
Oh, I see. Yeah, then there must be a gap in the belt. Then I'll go and fix that.
Rubber goes all the way down to the bottom.
Then what have I just put into those machines? Maybe I just put carbon in the machines instead by mistake. I'll go and have a look.
Are they all carbonated?
Probably.
Oh no.
Well, actually, no, they're not because the carbon isn't coming through. Fortunately.
Oh, you're trying to put carbon, yeah. I was thinking you mean charcoal at that point.
There we go. That should sort it. Yes, I have 44 carbon in my inventory and a load of wood. Yeah, lots of unnecessary stuff.
The electric crusher is the thing that is outputting carbon,
Okay.
in theory. Someone needs to make an electric inserter first. So actually, if you could dump some of it onto the belt there, to sort of mark the end of it.
Oh, the carbon. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Both sides, please. Thank you.
That's right.
It means someone doesn't go, oh, this is a free belt, is it?
Yeah. I have a lot of rubbish in my inventory. No, apparently you don't want any of my rubbish. Right, I now have some decent repair packs and come down and make these turrets not broken. I hope. I thought. Did I not pick those repair packs up? Apparently I did not pick those repair packs up. For goodness sake.
Was your inventory too full?
No, there's a row and a half free. Is it that one? Yes, it is. Right, let's get these scattergun turrets fixed up. Okay. Yeah, that felt reasonably normal. I wandered over to it and they got repaired, so I think the using the iron
Iron
repair
is
packs
normal.
might be a bit more sensible.
I think we are now at about almost a full yellow belt of glass being supplied.
Nice. No, yeah,
It's
that is
probably
that is
80,
indeed an
90%.
almost full yellow belt. And yeah, it's completely filled up. It's enough for the circuit production, and it is backing up lower down for
But what's
the.
arriving there at the moment isn't quite the full amount.
Yeah, well, there's definitely enough then. More than we need. Although we may need to step up the yeah. Actually, looking at this, the supply of the vacuum tubes, or whatever they're actually called in this game, is a bit low. So I'll run up, grab some more assembly machines. And I've got 3 because Mike gave them to me. I'll use those, and boost the supply of those because we don't seem to be making them fast enough anymore.
Yeah, I was looking at that sort of area and thought, oh no, they're limited because of glass, and then went and sorted out the glass.
Yeah. And now they're limited just because they're slow. And because there's only, yeah, that many machines making them.
The what is almost red wire is going to be a limiting factor soon.
Red wire?
It looks like red wire. The thing
Oh,
above,
copper cable.
sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like the normal vanilla copper cable.
No, not quite. But
Electric scrapping machine. Is that the thing that we put all the steam labs in?
yeah, probably. And also crunch them up and spit out some copper, and we'll go, oh, look, some copper. Let's make it into wire.
No, we'll go, oh, copper scrap. What do we do with that?
Yeah, okay, that's more likely.
And you chuck it in the furnace.
Okay, that's not so bad. Just treat
It
it
gets
as another type of ore.
Yeah, basically.
Right, I still need more assembly machineries. Is that you? Yes. Chat is being remarkably quiet today. Nobody's telling me I'm doing things wrong, which is a bit weird. I'm not used to that.
I can tell you doing things wrong if you like.
Oh, I'm definitely used to that.
A construction bot flying behind you. One of its pixels is out of position. There's a tree there you haven't cut down properly.
Left too much stump behind. Right, that seems to now be... Yeah, enough wire coming through. Still using more... What are these things? Thermionic tubes. Right. They're still getting used up as fast as they're getting made. What are you making? Tin solder. Okay.
The belt looks pretty much solid.
It
Actually
does.
solid, in fact.
Yeah, I don't think I can get any more on there without. Maybe that's something to research. We can start researching red belts. In fact, we actually can. It is an available research. But we're doing concrete at the moment for some reason.
Prerequisite to blue science.
Okay.
Probably is worth sneaking red circuits in. Red belts in.
I'll add it to the queue. Oh, it's on the queue. Oh, you just did it. All right.
We don't have the labs. Has anyone started making labs?
No.
Then
Yeah, that's something I can look into. Or do we want to just pocket craft them because we'll only want half a dozen?
that would probably be sensible because that way Al won't make 15 million of them.
Alright, I'm going to do it the slightly more sensible way by gathering some of the stuff I need for it off the bus, rather than just pocket crafting from scratch.
Then you just got the question of how many.
Yeah. EM coil. Don't think we're putting them on the bus, although maybe we should be. I was making those up here, not somewhere up here for radar. Yeah, radar's higher up than this. Here we go. EM coils is these ones on the inside, I think. Yeah. Right, now I can make 3 electric labs. Yeah. Oh. Need some copper wire as well. But I'm making that, so that's alright. What am I short of then for making more of them? More of them. Copper wire alone, okay.
We not have iron plates on the back.
Yes, we do. It's
we do.
further over to the left than you expect.
I see.
I'm just going to run in and replace the existing copper labs with electric labs.
Are they the same?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Ah,
I may need to move stuff around in order to do so, but I'm going to try and
doesn't quite fit.
swap them over. That's making the green science. I don't want to pull that up. This is using the sciences. And there's going to be extra... Actually, no, there isn't going to be extra space because I'm pulling the things up, but...
Yeah, we were severely lacking in green science. Do you have a single underground? Oh, they're made over here, aren't they?
Nonetheless, I probably do.
Ah, I placed it there.
Right, let's put down some labbies. Lab, 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 lab. Apparently we're putting them in 2s like this, so... Oh, they are the same size, that's convenient. Quick, get me some inserters. Oh, wait.
Ah, the rest isn't actually set up with...
Oh,
Backbone's not over
and they're
here.
too big.
No, got those small ones down the middle. This was just to get power over here.
Okay. Yeah, but the big ones are too big to put down the middle where the little ones are.
Oh, right.
Okay, we're still going to need the steameratory. Oh. Grumble, grumble, grumble. We haven't got any real inserters yet, so I'm just going to use these for now. That's a long one.
That's what she said.
Okay, it sorted itself out. It's fine.
How's this going to work?
Oh, that won't work. So those are.
There you go.
Oh, those are all inserters instead of not pipes. Ooh, they're very sparky and pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're doing. Oh no, those need power. Okay, we can't do it the nice way. Because the poles can reach 3 of them, but you can't have steam powered inserters if you do that.
Oh yeah. Oh well. That'll work for now. So we've got.
They're low on power.
Oh, the tip has popped up for transfer between labs. Lovely. I was aware of that. In fact, we're doing that. Right, how's Mike getting on with those electric motors? Well, he's put down an inserter for an assembly machine for them. That's a good start.
Yeah, I'm moving it.
Okay, he's picked it up again.
It's slightly in the wrong place.
Fair enough.
Okay, green science is slowly backing up now. Having double the production rate of it.
Really.
Cool.
I'm going to make this upside down for this one.
Okay, apparently you're getting those.
Is that? No, let's move it further over.
Just what I always wanted.
You may want to
Watching out
shift
for
slightly.
contraflow belt system. How do you feel about contraflow belt systems?
Yeah, fine. As long as you're sort of keeping it inside your little factory area. I'm actually just generally, yeah, fine. If you start feeding them back up the bus, it gets confusing sometimes, but we can deal with that level of confusion.
No worries.
Usually it's just science that you want to do that for.
Yeah. Or sometimes circuit types if you've made more of them and you need to pass them back up because you've got an input further down or something like that.
Yeah, this is the components for electric motors, given the quantity required.
Oh, okay.
I'm either going to put them directly in from the bus, which is the easy option, or for those which are not available in that kind of quantity on the bus, I'm just going to make them locally and back past them.
Yep, makes sense. I think there's at least 1 or 2 places where I've done exactly the same, like the
Pistons.
trying to find an
just above
example of
back,
this. Oh, okay, yeah.
the boilers. Or probably more for the steam engines.
Yeah, I think they were the steam engines. Yeah, I don't think there's any
That
harm
would
in
make
that.
more sense.
It would. Oh, and I did it with the crushed wood for the arboretums, which I am going to continue calling arboretums. And the girders for the big iron frames. Yeah, I have no problem with doing that.
No worries.
Oh, one side of rubber is nearly backed up.
Cool. I mean, I'm using that as fast as I can for repair packs. That was it.
And that doesn't matter if that backs up.
Nope.
If it does, we lose charcoal, which I'm just using for...
Yeah, using as an overflow.
Yeah.
Hooray! Logistics 2. Presumably that means red belts.
Yep.
Wait.
Why are you not? Why are you? Oh. Some idiot, by which I mean me, put this the wrong way around.
It's already taken one of the things it's holding.
Ah. Right, that'll put a bit of a load on the rubber. I'm not going to make more than 2 stacks of those iron repair packs though, for reasons of sanity. Right, we need to finish off this iron patch pretty damn quick before the bus hits it.
Right, Mike, get mining.
Alright. One of you get your bots on it.
What? Don't think bots do that. That's beneath them.
That's how that's how bad bots are. Can't even mine. It would be quite cool to have mining bots.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a mod pack that does that.
Almost certainly.
I've just filled the... Oh no.
What have you done?
I did the Shift C thing and filled up all of the mining drills with wood, and so the wood's getting unloaded onto the bus.
I mean, on the one hand, fine, because it is fuel.
On the other hand, possibly not fine because we might actually be using specifically coal somewhere.
True. It's important to differentiate.
Are we doing the same thing? Yeah. Shall I fix it? Yeah. It's my mess, I'll fix it.
The time it took you to do that, I'd done the entire thing practically.
I did 10 of them. 13 of them, in fact.
Yeah. I need more belts. I picked up 1,000.
So you were saying?
I picked up 1,000 belts and put them all down. In the time it's taking to do 10 or 12.
Not
I guess
quite true.
The thing is, though, while he was doing those 10 or 12, he was actually also doing something else as well.
In this case, no, because 10 takes basically no time.
Yeah, okay, but your concentration wasn't taken by doing trying to do something else.
Yeah.
I guess is what I actually mean. Is there another coal patch around that we could use instead? There's the one off to the northwest, although that is getting over to biter territory. There's one off to the north
to the
that's really
west.
big, but that's very, very biter territory.
There's only 241k in the one to the west.
That one. I meant that one.
Yeah.
And that one.
Looking at other ones.
Okay. Yeah, I ignored the tiny one because it was tiny. There's almost 900,000 visible there, but
Probably a couple of million, maybe.
yeah, probably.
At least.
This might be an opportunity to start putting in trains, to be honest.
It's probably the point where it's worth upping the limit in that chest.
Yes, I don't feel like we've been particularly short of supply of most stuff.
I've
So
upped the limit to a mere 1,000.
is that a full chest?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I could put another inserter at right angles into another chest.
Or a
Or I
bigger
could upgrade
chest.
the chest to, yeah.
What have we got? So we've got wood, which is 10 stacks. We've got tin, which is also 10 stacks. Bronze, which is 20, and iron, which is 30.
Yeah. In vanilla, are iron and steel the same size?
No,
Okay. How big is iron?
I don't know, but I do know that they're not the same size.
Yay, concrete.
Steel is 48 stacks, I believe.
Yeah, I know that one.
But I don't know how big iron is. I would guess it to be about 20, but or maybe 30. I don't know. I don't know.
I guess if we're thinking about trains, there's a decision of where to bring it in. I guess somewhere around there might be sensible.
Yeah, we could have a series of stations sort of just going up there with all of the different things being brought in, and then pass them up and down the bus as required.
But planning that out.
The other alternative is to do it right over here, because I often do find that I tend to replace my my original mine with the station.
Yeah, because if we did it down where I pinged, we'd probably want to route them up to get them into the earlier stuff that's still using it. I'm concerned about the cliffs there, but I guess if the track comes out past the glass and wood area, and
there's cliffs down here as well, though.
Yeah, I guess it probably has to go around that lake either way. Yeah. I'll go up left.
The other possibility is all the way up here.
Yeah, if we're mostly bringing stuff in from north. If we decide north is our expansion route, which is opposite to our bus, unfortunately, but
that's not necessarily a bad thing because it keeps them out of each other's way.
Yeah.
It does mean a lot of walking though. And to be honest, we could run a railway line down the west coast here to get out southwards as well, to get down to the copper and the oil that's down there if we decide we want to use those. That is the biggest oil patch we know about at the moment.
Where on the bus do we want these electric motors?
Since next belt, presumably.
Are we expanding the bus out to the right as well, or just to the left?
So, not gonna lie, I'm anticipating going out to the right as well as to the left.
Okay. Yeah, stick them on the right then.
I don't have a strong view either way.
I don't have a problem with the bus growing in that direction. With those pistons being there, it sort of suggests we're doing that anyway.
I've always expanded one way only, but not for any particular reason.
I mean, yeah, same as, but usually that's because I tend to build on one side of the bus and expand the other side.
Yeah,
Just
that's
sort
what
of
we
go
were
up.
doing. That's
Yeah.
what we were doing before, but I don't see any harm in expanding out the bus this way. It just means we can't bring these electric motors back up the bus. That's the only, literally, I think, is literally the only downside.
If nothing uses them currently, then
Yeah, but it's when you realise that you want to build up the next
well, we want to
generation
upgrade
of
something.
belts or something like that. Yeah, or you want to put in the upgrades in the same place. But I think construction is so fiddly for everything here that we probably don't want to. Are you done with this area now, Mike? Can I start building immediately below it?
Let's have a quick think. I suspect the answer is not quite. But
Oh
no.
yeah, because of course you were building electric mining drills. I remember. Yep. Okay, I'll stay out of the way for now then.
Does anyone have a view on train lengths?
For Industrial
this-
Revolution, I have no ideas. However, in normal play, I tend to go for a 2.6, at least to start with, and then maybe even bigger later on. But I don't have a particularly strong opinion.
I've gone for 2.4s in my space exploration one.
Yeah, and I
I don't mind.
don't really know what we're going to need here. That's the thing.
Because if we find they're too slow, we can actually stick locomotives on the back of them.
That's true. Yeah.
Which
Yeah. Then
doesn't
we only
necessarily
have to
take-
Then we only have to upgrade the depot, not the stations. Although they may end up sticking out of the back of the stations, which can be slightly awkward.
Yeah.
Quite hilarious. But again, if you make your station a decent length, you're fine.
Oh, I didn't put green circuits on the. Oh, yes, I did. That's all right.
Yeah, green circuits on the bus.
Green circuits, electric motor iron plates, iron
Okay.
rods.
I'll make stations for 10 then, but we'll plan for 2.6s.
Okay.
Train visualization length. 10.
Sensors. Blimey. Oh. It's another thing that requires thermionic tubes, and I definitely didn't put those on the bus.
Having said that,
It would be fairly
if you
easy.
want to have a look at in the top left, that is the length of 10 for a station. It's a little excessive.
It's not that bad.
Yowza. Just watching it Laurence's stream. That's the distance.
Yeah. In hindsight, I think I need to move it to the right a bit, but well, no, that can go down there because it can go.
Yeah, there's
vertical.
room. Just go straight vertical. And you're going to want to have several. You're going to presumably want to put several of those in parallel, so you'll want to have verticals on the end.
Yeah.
So that works out quite well. Just make sure you leave enough space down the middle for unloading.
Yes.
I know it's obvious, but I've got it wrong enough times myself that I feel I should point it out.
So space for 2 rails in between. That's going to be plenty, right?
I should be thinking about making electric assemblers, really, shouldn't I? Oh, that requires electric inserters, so I'll do that next. And by next, I mean not yet. What's
Right. Starting to come together. This force down plate and beam. Design beam more overhead. Please say no. Please say no. Ah. Hmm.
You said 6, didn't you? I'm on
Maybe.
autopilot. I made it for 4.
Just automatically without thinking.
Yeah. So I've currently done it without balancing the outputs. So, as in the outputs from a single wagon aren't balanced compared to each other. Because that's
Okay,
much
I
more
think that's
compact.
okay, to be honest. I think that's all right, as long as you then balance the
The 6.
the
Yeah.
6.
But 6 to 1 is so much more complicated than 4 to 1.
It's true. But you can get a lot more in your train.
50% more.
It's only that big.
Thank you. That's apparently a 6 to 4.
Now it's a 6 to 1. Because a 4 to 1 is trivial. Oh yeah, it can be bunched up a little bit as well. Yeah.
With electric mining drills, I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to have it go straight in, just 2 of them go straight into a chest.
That seems fair. I mean, that's basically what I've done with all of the other
But they're not being
things.
produced.
Yeah, then they're not intermediate products, so that's fine. We just go along and grab them when we need them.
Wee-hee.
So that's going to be the rods,
Ah, blue science.
plates,
I'm going to cap them at 3 stacks.
plates, and greens and motors.
Or ignore me for a second because I've forgotten to get an output on these 2.
Until we have blue science up and being produced, there's limited things to research. There's minor improvements. But
I think Mike's been working on the minor improvements.
Okay, so this now just needs expanding. As in, that's now functional, it just requires more stops.
Good. It's just occurred to me I've now basically built down below where those turrets were that I put in earlier. So I'm outside. I suppose I'm getting outside the protected area now. Fortunately, I think the miners are the biggest. Oh no, I'm not quite actually. Now that I've moved it up a bit, I'm not quite.
currently we have coal, iron, tin, copper, stone. Is that all the mines we have currently?
Sounds right. Yes, we will eventually
what?
have gold and
Gold
probably
and
uranium and
Uranium will probably
oil.
want to drop off somewhere else.
Yeah, seems likely. And oil.
And oil will want to drop off somewhere else.
Yeah. I
So
can't see any other resources around, so that's probably going to be sufficient.
we probably want... I'll put a station for gold here as well, because we might want... if we're having a smelting area here, although... probably won't.
Might run out of space for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ah, I've put this in the wrong place. Click, click, tick, tick. Sigh. I need more bots. I need less wood.
can have up to 20 if you have two equipment things.
Okay. What do I need to make more bots? Whatever it is, I've got 2 of them. 2's worth. Copper ingots. Let's just make a load of those because I've got the stuff to do it. Pretty much.
Is bot attrition a thing in
Shortage.
this?
I don't think not as I'm aware of.
Actually, I don't think I've lost any bots, which suggests it's not. See when they all get back. If I've still got 10, then probably not a thing.
Oh.
Yep, still got 10. It's the only bot attrition is Mike.
Yep. And the other problem.
Oh. I blocked myself in with inserters.
Small wooden poles have a smaller range than vanilla poles.
Even for small vanilla poles.
Yeah. Oh, no, possibly not than those. When do we get the better poles?
We've got the big ones. Will they do?
No. It's the covering half a station.
Oh, the coverage area thing. Alright, coverage
Yeah.
area.
No, we need blue science and we need sulfur. We need oil and stuff.
Okay. That's definitely some way off. Well, just it doesn't actually matter because it just means you'll only unload into some of the chests on the station.
True. Yeah.
It's not ideal, but it doesn't matter. Or you could use steam inserters.
I'll leave it as poles that can be upgraded, and suddenly we get 50% more speed in the station.
Okay. Oh, I have no shotgun ammo. I must have put it all in turrets.
So we are maxed out in terms of iron.
Maximum,
Because
full production or full usage?
full throughput on the belts. Or rather, yeah, so the limiting factor with the... Let's trace it all the way back down. I can draw attention to it a little bit north where you are, Laurence. See, the throughput of the
That's the half
electric
yellow belt.
motors is driven by the iron plates. Those are driven by iron ingots.
Hmm.
Actually, depends the iron gear wheel as well, but it comes from iron ingots.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's not enough iron ingots.
Where I am in the north, down to smelting.
Yeah, so there's...
Yes, upgrading to red help.
Oh, I see. It's the input of the iron turds
Yeah, it's full
going
half.
in. There's a full half belt, yeah. Okay.
That's an upgrade of that sort of amount to red.
We can make electric furnaces, but I don't know if our electricity supply will cope.
No, but getting electric sort of power plants that have been enhanced is not a bad shout.
And I have automated steam engines and boilers now, so it is a doable.
Ooh. After this, there's a thing called accelerated forestry.
That'd be quite nice. Trees are very slow to grow.
Needs a bronze or electric forestry. We're using bronze ones, aren't we?
Yes, I believe bronze forestries are the ones I've made. I've been calling them
Did you set the
arboretums, but
recipe in them, or do you just put the wood in?
I think I just put the wood in.
Okay. Because
Giggity.
it unlocks more recipes. So.
Okay.
I've upgraded a bunch of these to red belts, and it looks like that's improving the situation slightly, which is good.
It's drawing from the other side, is it? Of the... Yeah.
Yep.
Occasionally draws from the near side of the vertical
Yeah,
belt.
it does.
Oh.
But it must be putting more through.
Yeah, well, the point is that it's now routinely at the end here.
Could you get the light, please?
Right,
Thank you.
yes.
So therefore I can guarantee it's getting more throughput. The question is it going to stay... Is it going to run out? Is that balanced in terms of input at this end? So
It
you're-
looks like No, it looks like it's moving to the right. The sort of
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yep. So that's crushers need updating.
another one or two of them is probably actually enough, but
Yeah.
worth doing it for.
Right, I have now hit the point where I need to build the bus through the through the coal mine. Shall I just rip up the existing
Yeah.
mine that's on one side of it at least?
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I
It's a
think so.
little unfortunate, but there's 3.2 million there, and we're gonna lose basically 2 million of it.
Yeah. It's either that or kink the entire belt round it.
Yeah, not great. Apparently your inventory's full.
What gave it away? What?
Oh, you don't automatically pick stuff up.
No, but I thought I just made some space in my inventory like that, and then tried to pick it all up, and it didn't. It didn't, so I got confused. There we go. Right. So I did that.
We
because I
have
need
low
these.
power production, chaps.
Oh, that's
Yes, it was slightly low.
about time
ages
to be
ago,
honest.
I
But
mentioned.
I looked earlier and it was still okay. But obviously something's kicked in and started using it.
No worries. I'm happy to go and upgrade the power station.
Yeah, I've made the stuff to do it.
No worries. I am happy to go and pick some stuff up.
A long way to run to do that. But
It is.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's got to be done on it though.
I was going to say I'll grab it and pass it to you, but I think it's with long reach. It's just as easy for you to come down and get it.
Can you ping where it is on the bus, please? Oh, not on the bus, on the.
you beat me to it slightly.
No.
I had the slight advantage if it was me who made it, so in theory I should have known where it was. In theory.
I knew roughly where it was. Oh, damage down south.
Yeah, there's been.
Actual destruction? No, just damage.
It's
I'll get
every
that.
so often they just clipped the.
I was going to say I'll put some more of these in, but I've run out of shotgun shells. I'll nick some out of these, out of the other turrets. There we go. Iron plates. Is that you? Yes, that's you.
Are we making small iron frames anywhere?
Don't think so, actually.
I'm
Maybe
not
I have
sure.
missed it.
I'd say check, but yeah, I don't know. No, don't do that. Do it right. I have enough wood to build 1.6 thousand wooden boxes. I need to get rid of some of this wood. Especially as it's stopping me making... There we go. It's stopping me making
How's
wooden...
my in here?
Yeah, so I can't dump it into his inventory.
Away from my inventory.
Oh wait, that's wrong.
Apparently, so logistics train stops take lamps. We've researched logistics train stops. We haven't actually researched lamps yet.
That's awkward.
It's almost complete.
I'm setting this to making 2 stacks of each type of inserter for now.
Sure.
And we are limited by the electric motors, so let's make some more of. Let's boost the production of them. Oh, because that's limited. What's that limited by? Iron plates. Okay. I think we knew we were short of iron plates, didn't we? Because that's what Mike's currently looking at. Or was
I
previously
was.
looking at.
I mean, yeah.
Currently, for not necessarily right now values of currently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, having low power is slowing down the iron plate production.
Oh yeah, maybe that's the problem then.
Yeah, I mean that is the reason I went off to do more power. Is because it was low.
Ah, I found somewhere I can dump all this excess wood.
This lowness was identified. Due to looking at the iron plates. So our power should be, yeah, okay. So we are now just on 25% capacity production.
Excellent.
I'm tempted to just expand it a chunk more as well whilst I'm here.
Yeah, I think that's probably worth doing because it is something we are just going to use more and more and more of.
Or have I?
Did you remember enough stuff?
Yep, I have enough stuff to expand it a little bit further.
Ah, I've got rid of all the wood from my inventory. I feel several stone lighter. Actually, now I'm getting rid of walls. That's making me literally stone lighter. Still got a lot of junk in my inventory. Oh well, never mind. At least I've got room to put other stuff in it now, at least, which is the most important thing.
There we go.
Yeah, the iron ingot production is now limited by the... She's limited by the amount of the crushed iron stuff that's coming in at the moment. Oh, because there's a couple of machines.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a couple of inserters that run out of fuel, but that's not the problem because there isn't enough iron ore coming in for them. So we could do with a couple more miners up there, really, actually.
Yep. I have some electric mining drills. I've got some power poles, and I'm on my way over.
Excellent. Excellent. And iron plates are being made as fast as iron ingots are coming in, so that part is sort of okay. In fact, there's a decent stream of them coming down. There is a belt that is almost half full. It's just trying to fill up all of everything that's been run out while it was waiting for it. Ah, big upgrade to electrical.
Mm-hmm.
Big power poles are a thing as well. They're slightly better than the little ones you're using, but for at least for going over the distances.
It's what I've got available.
But it's what if you if you don't have the others available, then it doesn't really matter.
I've got 64 small wooden poles in my inventory.
Okay.
So I go, why not use them?
Yeah, it's fair enough. The low-tech gate.
Yep.
It's a shame you can't crawl through the underground belts.
You're not wrong.
Lie down, and it'll take you through.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but 2 of the burner inserters just north of you have run out of fuel. That gives you something to do with that coal you're picking up.
Burner inserts. Oh, yeah, no, that's separate. It's because unfortunately these things here are fired by. Actually, in fairness, can I get rid of them altogether now?
Put electric ones in.
You
Yeah,
can't
that's what I'm
quite,
thinking.
because we need the iron to make the electric inserters. We need a stable iron supply in order to make enough of the electric motors in order to make the electric inserters, I'm afraid.
It's getting there though.
So far we have made 3. And 4 long-handled ones. I haven't made any filter ones yet because that would require me to make sensors, which require a load of other stuff, which this, that, the other, yada, yada, yada. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, no, it is. But it's a step in the right direction, and I can start to put the electric ones in.
Yes, I would say there's 3 of them available. Oh, here comes another motor. That might go in there, or it might go to. Nope, it's gone to mining drill production instead.
I'm gonna grab a drink, be right back.
Okay. Hooray! Projectile firing rate. Our shotguns will go a bit quicker. Doof, 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 doof.
I figured helping out with that was probably sensible. I've now queued up everything for that's red or green only.
Okay. So yeah, I guess well it's
45 minutes.
okay. That'll take us about to the end of the stream then. I was going to say it's
I
quarter.
have no view on priorities of that. It's just
Just put them all in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9:45, so it might be a bit late to start thinking about blue science. But what does it require? Oh, actually, nothing too difficult in there. It just needs basic circuits, iron beams, and concrete, all of which are pretty much solved problems.
do we have concrete anywhere?
No, but you did research it. No, we don't, you're right. We don't have any of it. Let's have a look for the recipe for that.
Gravel, silica, whatever that is.
Silica comes from
And
sand, so that's not too bad. It's one of the ingredients for glass, I think, and lots of water.
That's all being done on the glass site, so
Yeah, so we could extend that to make. If we brought water in here, we could be producing. We've got the
there's a lake there's water just to your left.
yeah. So we could from there we could pull out the silica in the opposite direction as well, off to the left, and then add some of this. Oh, that's stone. Do we have gravel? Oh, the gravel is getting
Gravel's
direct
thing
inserted.
going into silica.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, but I reloaded and tried again, but turns out friendly fire's off.
Yeah, I was going to say it's because friendly fire's turned on.
Yeah, so if we could extend this gravel thing and the silica thing and pull those 2 off, and then make the concrete from those. That's not bad. That's not too difficult.
I did need to. So if the glass is loaded, then that much silica things I think can keep up.
Okay. And if we're going to start producing
sure
blue science and it's turning it into, that's going to need green circuits. So that is going to keep a steady load on the glass.
That might actually be half of what we need. It may have been when it was half a yellow belt that was enough, and we haven't really had a.
Well, I was thinking we'd probably extend that anyway, and we probably upgrade. And to be honest, we might as well go in and upgrade those crushers to be electric ones. So I can make.
We're going to bring power in.
Electric crusher.
Does that double the speed?
I don't know. I'm adding to the to-do list at the moment. Actually, let's delete. Oops, I ticked it instead of deleting it. Electric crushers. We didn't do that. How do I delete? There we go. Delete. Hide completed tasks. Right. So add new. Blue science requires concrete and electric crushers. You can't tree down multiple levels, which is a bit of a shame. So electric crushers, concrete, and then that's basically it. So that's going to be. I think that's going to be fairly easy. I shall start making sketching out stuff for electric crushers then to get them being made automatically, and then we can go around and upgrade all of the crushers to electric ones.
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully a good one, but no promises. I suspect it's just going to put more load on the iron supply and nothing's going to work, but still, it's worth a try.
I mean, the iron supply's had a bit of an upgrade. Not
True,
a
we may
humongous one,
find it catches up. There is a. Ooh, here comes a motor. Which way is it going to go? It's coming down towards the inserter production. Ooh. It's going into inserter production. Oh, we do now have 7 electric inserters, so that's good. Right, electric crushers. Let's have a look. That's assembler. I might do electric assemblers while I'm at it as well, if that's. Ooh, the shotgun machines, shotguns and turrets are going.
That's great. I need about 360.
360 what? Electric inserters. Okay.
No, not anytime soon. That's...
Oh, good.
Because yeah, that's what the stations. They're just ghosts at the moment. And really, we don't want electric inserters there. We want stack inserters. But,
that's true. It's going to be a while till we get those, though, I suspect. I've not even managed to make filter inserters because that's going to require the thermionic tubes, which are miles away at this point, and I haven't put them on the bus, so that's just not happening. Okay. I'm going to try and do electric assemblers as well as electric crushers at the same time. See what because they have
purple science.
A small amount.
Inserters.
Oh bloody hell! A very small amount of overlap between them. In fact, they've almost no overlap between them. I'm not sure it's worth it. They both require large iron frames, and that's the only overlap they have. Okay. I won't do them together. So. It's all stuff we have, actually. This isn't going to be too difficult. Apart from the supply quantities. Wait. How many...
I was about to ask if people are expecting to expand build off the bus to the left, as in build more machines there, but there's a load of cliffs in the way, so I suspect that answers that.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to. I was going to try and keep it all on the same side of the bus, just for the sake of sanity.
I was thinking of possibly putting the depot vaguely there-ish, with space on the left-hand side to run the thing, and it stacks out to the right.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And if you look at the stuff that's come off the bus, with the exception of the iron plate making facilities, none of it really goes very far. Now, it may expand a bit further in the future.
I wasn't sure how far the depot stuff would expand.
Yeah, true.
And my issue is going to be length of it and the cliffs.
Yeah, it's a bit crowded around here. We may need to take freedom to the biters at some point, because I have now actually built below the row of shotgun turrets.
Yeah.
No worries.
A few worries.
That'd be fine. All biters must die.
Where are they? Oh, is that this? No, that's I don't know what that is, but it's a weird thing. Where are those large iron frames I was making? Oh, here they are. Oh, it's got girders as well. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. In fact, let's move that down. That's convenient. I left a piece of belt out by mistake, and then realised actually it's better to not have it because I wanted to move it anyway. Large iron frames to the right.
Oh, saving is so fast compared to space exploration.
Yes. Well, we are still on our first planet.
I did notice that earlier. It started saving, so I stopped doing anything for way longer than necessary.
Yeah, you've been burned. Right, I'm going to do manual loading for the putting the inserters in the electric assembly machines, because I don't want to run the belts down and I don't want to use up all of the inserters quite so quickly.
Okay.
I think that's probably a good idea. Cogs. Please be gears. I mean plates. It is plates. Why are you not loading? Oh, it's the wrong way around. There we go. Right, electric clutch. Teeth back in. Electric crushers are now underway.
Good stuff. I just need 3 more steam engines, and this power plant I think is functionally complete.
How big have you made it? Yep, that's a decent size. Yeah, we are down at about a seventh of the amount of power we've got. That seems like a good level.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it doing a job properly. Offshore pump produces 1200 per second. Each boiler consumes, what does it say, 60 per second. 12,000 divided by 60 is 120 divided by 6, which is 20. Means I can have 20 boilers off one pump, assuming no inefficiency in the piping.
That sounds familiar.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
how
6,
many you've got?
7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Yep. Each boiler
Just
then
3
produces
steam engines short.
Yep. Steam is output at 60 per second, but consumed 30 per second. Yep. So yeah, those ratios are correct. I'm fairly confident this the other day, last week when we did this.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you know the ratios so well from vanilla. You just go and go, yeah, put it all down like this, and then you go, oh wait, maybe it's not the same.
Exactly. Just 3 more machines.
Been long enough since I've played vanilla, but I don't have that.
It's the same in space exploration, I think. A lot of the early basic stuff is. So.
Yeah, it's just the addition of things like motors.
Yeah.
Or engines, rather, single cylinder engines and so on.
I don't know how many of these crushers should am I waiting for? We've got 5 now. The problem is once again the electric motors. which is the problem for which is the supply of iron plates. I'm aware this is sort of a circular chicken and egg thing at this point.
Are you waiting for crushers down there?
I'm building crushers down here.
Okay. They're useful.
Yep, that one you're standing next to.
Okay. So, our crusher's the problem at the moment. No, I think so. I've been building bronze boilers or bronze furnaces rather in my on the way through. I am thinking.
Oh yeah, you're right. Crushers are not the problem. I would need a crusher for something else. That was why I was. I guess that's why I was building them. So maybe I should have been making electric furnaces as well. What's needed for them? Electric furnace looks like R2D2. Reinforced iron plates. Are they on the bus? Has anyone made reinforced iron plates on the bus?
Yes. Yes. Right.
Ooh, handy.
This line here.
Ah, yes.
So if you take
I'm
that
just
like
checking
so,
what else I need. Iron frames and copper wire. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
I haven't made them in any great quantity.
That's okay. I can plumb everything together and then go back and go, hey, there aren't enough of these, and go back and boost the
And
production.
they're limited by iron plates. I
Oh,
don't put a
dear.
lot of focus on iron plates.
Yes, I mean, it's almost like we're playing Factorio or something.
No idea, mate. No idea.
Actually, let's use an electric assembly machine now because I've got some of these. I haven't got any electricity, but I've got the electric assembly machine. Oh, and that means I then need to basically need to use the yellow inserters that you've just stolen all of.
Yeah.
Thank you. This can be my first actually building things in an electric machine. So we want to make the R2D2s.
Oh, on a slightly separate subject, I noticed the other YouTube channel, which does GTA 5 Manhunt.
Oh yes.
They've released one. Yeah, as they do, they don't put them out at the same rate that you do. Sign of inferiority, but
Obviously,
all that side.
yes.
They're iterating towards what we do.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, they've not done it in race mode, but they have got a more, like, you have an objective and then like a completion thing. So.
Oh yes, I think I saw that. Yeah, I saw the one that came out at the beginning of the month. That's interesting.
That's the one. Yeah, I mean, it's admittedly it's sort of a.
It was a bit different. It was a try and get somewhere afterwards, wasn't it? And then be picked up by a plane. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a hybrid from apparently from the precursor to the Survive the Hunt series.
Yeah, I got the impression that this week it was their 10-year anniversary or something. So they were sort of doing a lot of nostalgic things, which apparently includes stealing our stuff.
A channel like that is 10 years. Nah.
Apparently, that's what they're claiming.
Yeah, well, you know, some people claim anything.
I'm trying to think how long mine's been running for now. I mean, the GTA stuff has only been going for about since
7 months.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's just before Christmas we started, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But I've been doing Factorio for about probably close to 3 years now, to be honest. Since I started the Angel Bobs run. That's quite scary. And I suppose that does explain.
Angel Bobs. Good grief.
No, I mean 3 years since I started doing Factorio. So I spent a year or two doing Angel Bobs and then moved over to space exploration. It was.
Crap, weren't you?
I think it was less than 2. I think it was slightly less than 2 years, but it was definitely more than 1. I didn't just do Angel Bobs. I did Angel Bobs plus Space Expansion, which did.
Even though it's still not that long.
It boosted the end game quite a bit. Copper ingots. That's what I was looking for.
There we go. Power plant is complete.
This one. Also, making videos tends to make these things take a little bit longer because you spend a bit of time, well, making videos as well as just playing the game.
I like the way that I'm teasing you by saying, what's taking you so long? Will you podcraft everything? You're like, no, I will defend myself. It's fine.
No, at that point I was actually just trying to remember how long I'd actually been playing it for, because I said 2 years, but I was trying to remember whether it was, well, how close to 2 years it was, whether it was more or less and that sort of thing. I should actually look these things up to make a sort of and celebrate anniversaries or something, shouldn't I?
I mean, it's your call, yeah. It's to you.
Electric assembly machines are assembling! Hooray!
Ooh.
Well, one of them is. The other one's waiting for iron stuff to come through.
So that power plant is working. That's a good sign. Time to go and expand the iron production.
Well, I will have once we get some iron through. I will have some iron furnaces, which will help. In fact, we currently have. Did I make any? No, there's assemblers.
I don't know how to tell if the forestries are using the better recipe.
I've made one electric furnace. Oh dear. I mean, it's a start. And happily, the biters seem to be going after the mine rather than the extra stuff I built further down, which is nice, because that's where the turrets are.
Oh, it looks like the exact same recipe. Yeah, it's the exact same as before. It's just it unlocks the electric forestry.
Oh, okay. Right, fair enough. Yeah. There is only one recipe for it in my crafting menu. It's highlighted in red, so I can't do it obviously. But there is only one recipe in there. That's one wood to 5 wood, or 1 rubber wood to 5 rubber wood, which is again different thing.
Yeah, presumably just the electric forestry is just faster. Crafting speed 2, yeah.
Yeah, it might have space for modules as well.
Would well do.
Yeah, looking at the comparing the steam assembly machines to the electric assembly machines, yes, the electric assembly machines will take modules, or at least speed modules and efficiency modules. Apparently not productivity ones. But that might be because I'm making an actual machine. No, making the cables is exactly the same. It's speed or efficiency. There's no mention of productivity for those. But they do at least take some modules. Hey Mark, yes, I did see the mention of bottleneck light. It's it popped up on a Reddit thread, I think. To be honest, I don't think bottleneck is causing me any serious UPS issues, but it might be worth playing with just to see what the difference is. There was something about, it was only, you needed to restart the game for it to pick up the changes, I think. So we could add it into a game partway through. But I believe we have bottleneck already, which basically works. So I don't think we don't need to just yet anyway. We do need a lot more iron though.
I have just added in a second set of furnaces. It's not a huge set of furnaces, not going to lie.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's going to give us a bit
as
of...
I've finished crafting this extra inserter, haha, now we have output from it as well.
Excellent. That's going to be more than 50% more, so that's going to be a pretty good boost.
Yep, and just pocket crafting a few more bits.
I feel like I'm not sure where all of this iron is going. I mean, okay, it's all going into the it's all going to get turned into plates. Then the plates are all going, well, half of them are going in to be made into iron frames. Then we need the iron frame, so that seems reasonable. Oh no, there's a lot being made into, and there's a lot being made into the iron girders as well, or iron beams, whatever they're called in this. So that's sort of trickling through there.
There we go. Yeah.
Another half is going into these boilers and steam engines, which are stacked. Oh, they're stacked up quite high. Let's go and have a look at those. Make sure they're not making more than a stack of each.
Okay, I need to go and get a load of rubber. So the big problem right now is just throughput on words.
Throughput on words. That sounds like a fairly likely problem.
Yeah. The throughput for the crush, whatever it is.
Oh right, yes, the
It's really well,
crushed
you
iron
know
or
it.
whatever it is. Yeah.
That's rubber. I require rubber. Do we have a load of rubber kicking about anywhere, or?
Yep, it's on the second from left bank of things on the bus, the left-hand one.
Oh, is that so you can make a red splitter?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely needs upgrading.
Yeah, a red splitter and some red transport belts.
Okay. Oh, you put the Oh no, that's a depot station. Okay.
Yep. However,
see.
out of splitters and belts, because thank you. That one I want to input priority that side.
Apparently, I've got quite a lot of belts.
That's it. I built the rest, I think.
Not quite.
Am I? Oh no. Okay. You'd gone off the side of mine. I didn't realise you had. There you go. That will currently take.
Just waiting for my bots to come back. There we go. Now I finished your belt.
If you could top this up, then that'll stop our coal supply from drying out.
Okay.
Thank you. So that'll use charcoal by preference.
Fair
For
enough.
the trains.
Yeah.
Currently.
There's a mixed belt
Let's
going
do that
across now.
because I don't currently care about. Slow enough. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And we've got so much coal coming out. Well, I think we've got enough coal coming out. It doesn't seem to be a problem. Three electric furnaces done. What are you short of? Oh, the reinforced iron.
Ultimately, part of the problem is that we're now getting quite a high dependency on iron, and we're only running a single yellow belt of iron through the bus.
Yeah.
And it's not even a full one. It's like what, half?
Yeah, so it's not so much the yellow belt that's the problem, it's the amount that's going onto it.
Well, it's a bit of both. I mean, I don't honestly think, even if I get this to be a completely solid yellow belt, I'm not convinced it's going to make that much of a difference.
Yeah, it'll certainly help, but it might not. Yeah, it might not be enough. I guess another thing we need to do is red belts to make iron, improve iron. I'll put that on the to-do list.
So I'm doing a little bit of that right now.
So for that, we'd want red belts automated. We would want. Oh, try that again. Red belts automated. We would want upgrade furnaces to electric, and then just anything else that's required. Draw the rest of the owl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so sped that up a bit.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, that's. Yeah, now
Oh,
it's
no,
yellow belt of iron.
No, bad robots, come back. Stop doing dumb things.
Yeah, say it's gone from 50% to 90% full. At the top end of the belt.
Was it electric assemblers that we're struggling with at the moment? And so anything that's slow production should still be steam ones.
Yeah, we don't have a great deal of them. We have some.
This is, yeah, I'm automating signals because
Okay.
so there's no need for this to be fast.
Okay, I need to go and make electric mixers now as well for the concrete. And I need some more electric inserters as well, so. This upgrading stuff to electric is a bit of a mission.
Not quite as simple as it sounds.
Yeah, it depends how good your iron supply is, I guess. Hopefully all the machines I need are down there now and it'll have made some of them. Has anyone else been stealing from all of the new electric exciting machines?
Nope.
Okay, good. There might actually be
I'll get crafting a bunch, but
there might be enough for me to actually make it all then. Where's the electric crusher? Interesting. What did I just say? Electric mixers, wasn't it? Okay, we're now up to 5 electric furnaces. Oh, there's still no electric assemblers. Sad face. What are you missing? Oh, you're missing. Oh, of course, those are the ones I have to load those manually. I said so earlier.
I just realised I've designed this backwards compared to the bus. The inputs are going to be on the bottom, with the outputs on the top. Well, one line. It doesn't matter. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't think that matters.
It's different. Everything except one chest.
Mix. Electric mixer. It also requires electric mixer. Actually, why am I doing this down here? It's probably going to share a lot of components with something up here. Yes, this one. But alright, let's stick with steam for now. To make an electric mixer require.
Make a good point. I'm going to put that there for now, while I head over.
Pistons, frames, and cogs. Cogs are coming from here.
Oh,
So I
that's a different graphics pack. I thought something was glass, but it's not glass.
Oh.
It might be iron, which I also want.
Wait, there. I now don't have enough wood. Oh, you do. Okay. Thank you.
Iron on the main bus is now backing up nicely.
Excellent. Means I can go through and find out why and start using it all up in the places now not
Yeah,
being produced
I
sufficiently.
thought this was glass.
Iron
Oh,
plates
right.
are-
Yeah, it does look a
Iron
bit like
plate.
space exploration class.
I need iron plates as well. But
Yeah,
this is
iron-
going to want to expand, isn't it?
Iron plates are basically their input's not enough to satiate the what's it called?
Right, so you're planning on expanding this out?
What's this? There will probably be more types of inserters later, so at that point, potentially.
No, I'd need too many other things anyway, I think. Yep, it's going to have to be a thing off the end of the bus. Which probably means it's easier to just change it to electric stuff, because we've stopped with the steam.
Yeah, only just. I mean, I've just put in another steam-powered machine here, but that's because it was easier because it was already in a steamy area, and it was using more or less the same things, so it made sense. But it needs more of those electric motors. Why are they? What are they short of? Oh, they are being made a bit quicker. They're short of iron plates, though.
Yep, they
Iron
should be
plates
slightly
coming through at a
slow.
nice rate now, though. Ooh, very
Yeah,
nice
they'll be
rate.
starting to speed up.
Yeah.
No, iron plates are what, 30% of the belt?
No, if you look for closer up to where they're actually being produced, it's more than 50%.
Okay. I suppose it depends. I'm still working away at the belt.
It then gets immediately halved because half of them, yeah, about where you are now, half of them get taken off to be turned into the into the iron frames.
Yeah.
So yeah, your 30% estimate was probably fairly accurate.
So that'll start backing up quite quickly, hopefully. Yeah, this massive here iron plate stack, like it's only half getting resources, half it's just doing nothing.
Yeah, it is only slightly more than half. That's why, looking at the belt that's coming out, it's completely full on one side and a dribble on the other.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's a lot better. It is. Yeah, it's not actually pushing any further along. It is yes about running it as you say about 50% capacity.
Yeah. I'm going to keep trying to expand the iron production.
That does seem to be the thing. I've put a thing. I don't know if you were listening when I said I put a thing on the to-do list, which is saying to automate red belts and upgrade furnaces to electric, as part of improving iron supply. So yeah, those are things to do. But it's definitely running a lot better now. We're getting the electric motors are coming out at a sort of a visible rate now. That you can see them coming out every few seconds, whereas before it was just occasionally one would appear. Whereas now there's always at least some on the output belt, even if it's not remotely full.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm just going to. So I've got two basically smeltery sections for iron. I'm going to replace the one which has got electric set up for it with electric furnaces.
Oh,
and the
okay,
one which
yeah,
is not,
cool.
I'll keep with the bronze furnaces.
Did you grab those from the machine I had that was making them?
I did, yes.
Cool.
Good.
Good.
6 of them, yes. 2 of them I pocket crafted.
Oh right, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you know.
Presumably that's going to speed it up slightly. It's not going to make it any more efficient, but and we are using all of the input resources. Ah, you're making more input resources. Excellent. Cool. Yep, all seems to be going to plan.
There's a plan?
Well, I was making the electric crushers and the electric smelters for a vague reason.
I just thought you were excited by these things.
Well, that too, but yeah, that's just a bonus. I haven't actually. Talking to
Okay.
chat here. I'll mute myself on Discord for a moment. Talking to chat. Yes, I've not played Industrial Revolution 1, so this is my first time playing any sort of Industrial Revolution. So I don't know. I don't know how this how this differs to when compared to IR1. So I don't know. So yeah, I've never used these pipes before, but I have to say the steam inserters did take a little bit of getting used to, but I fairly quickly arrived on this sort of basic design for everything coming off the belt. So yeah, I can't say what the differences are between this and IR2. I do know that the guy who made it has been a lot less vocal on social media about whether people are allowed to stream it and make money from it and that sort of thing. My current feeling is that I'm not making any money off my streaming, so I don't think it matters. But I know it was a thing he had a bit of a bugbear about. So yeah, short answer, I don't really know. I've not played I've not played any IR1, so I don't know how IR2 differs.
I'd have a look at why these red motors are slow. And yeah, it's always iron.
Yep. I'm working on it. I mean, at this point, it's...
I mean, if you'd sorted it out a minute or so ago, it still probably wouldn't have got here. Yet,
Oh, yeah,
because
yes.
the yellow belts are so slow.
Yeah, we're waiting for the big iron frames on the for making more electric furnaces. I'm sure they are being made, but they're probably just getting gobbled up by everything else. It's the problem is we're expanding too quickly, and so we're finding the bottlenecks we've got. And I could run around and steal iron frames from other places. Like there's a load on the belt that goes down to the radar that aren't being used. They could be nicked and turned into something more useful, but I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm having a look at this end where I've got... I can take coal off there.
I'm bringing up another 9 iron furnaces. Do you want any crushers while I'm at it?
Please, yeah, as mentioned, I think crushers are now the main bottleneck.
Okay, cool. I've got 11 electric crushers and 9 electric furnaces.
Thank you.
Need Tristan to build a couple of locomotives so I can go up there by trains, travel in style. Instead of just running along endless
I haven't
belts.
even thought about locomotives yet.
Or one of those things you see in westerns and cartoons where you have a thing on the railway line with a handle on it, and two people, you push down on the handle to make the thing move.
You could actually make a car. We have researched that.
True, and we've got the monowheels still, so I could use those. But I'm a bit wary about driving.
So many trees.
Yeah, so many trees. Just generally and with when I'm on someone else's device, it's computer. The lag is a little bit of a concern.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot with Pete hosting for space exploration.
Yeah. Where do you want your crushers?
Jetpacks just don't work.
Here, please. Yeah.
Should
So extending off to the side here.
off this way, past the cliff.
Yes, please.
Yeah, cliff is in the way.
There we go. I can. Yeah.
Well, that feels silly. The two factories
Don't touch me.
really close together, making copper cable.
Oh right.
Please tell me that I wasn't involved in that.
Sounds like a me thing, to be honest. Oh, I should have brought up some more inserters. Damn it, didn't think of that.
Yeah, he's done.
I do have 24 coal though, so I can put some. I can chuck some in the burner inserters.
Thank you. I mean, in fairness, there's a coal line here which I like to just harvest.
Okay, that's nice and easy.
It's getting less and less demand on it, shall we say.
Yeah, that's good.
drops like the non-better inserts, which is quite nice. Right.
Oh, I even have a monowheel in my inventory I could have used.
Yeah, but laziness rules, okay.
Concern about not being able to drive in a straight line rules. Or at least, no, driving in a straight line is fine. It's driving in around a corner that's tricky.
No worries.
Right.
I'll craft a
I've
few
got
up.
another 5 electric smelters. Do you want me to shove them in the obvious place along this row? Or do you want me to extend? Do you want to extend this one?
Let's have a look.
Stick another couple
So
of RTDTs
looking
like
at
that.
the belt and the load at the moment, my honest feeling is it doesn't really make much odds because these
True.
on ones at both sides are barely getting enough resource. Yep,
Yes,
that'll
but we've
do
just
for about
upgraded the
that,
number of
but-
crushers. So once you've filled those up with the inserters,
Yeah, no, it's true, it's true.
I have a load of steam inserters, but they're not going to be much use up here.
Yeah. Do you have any red belt?
No, that's on the list of things to be automated, but I haven't done so. But
I
yeah,
mean,
you're
note
right.
that I've also got coal going to these, which are now no longer coal-fired.
Oh, that's true.
That's just legacy. I just need to.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just thinking about what the best
where
way
it's merged.
to unmix them would be.
Ironically, it's to swap them over so that the.
Probably like this.
Maybe.
Do you have any?
Yes.
Oh, I've got one more. There we go. Do you have a few? Actually, there's no reason not to turn these into yellows. Come to think of it. There we go. Give them the yellow underneath in there. You feel free. Yeah, we will upgrade those later, I guess. But
Yeah.
for now, that's going to pass that through. And that might be fast enough actually now, just having it yellow all the way. Given there's now twice as much room on the yellow belt, it should be the same speed as the red belt was before.
Yes, that's the theory. In fairness, it seems to be working. Yeah, no, it's that initial bullet, and then it's.
Ah, this is interesting. This belt up here is no longer keeping up, so I need to do this,
Yeah, yep.
and presumably the same on the other side. Like so. That looked like about halfway. It may not be halfway for very long.
Yeah, it's. I'd personally put on the next one down, but it's fine for now.
Yeah, eventually those inserters will empty the buffers in those machines.
Yep.
It'll take a while though. There's like 100 in each one.
Oh yeah.
But now, yeah, now the problem is that there's the iron, the belt full of iron ingots is completely full. Interestingly, it's not backing up, so it is we are producing exactly the right amount to keep this belt full.
Yep. Well, yes, I suspect that.
I suspect it'll start to back up now.
Yeah, potentially. My thinking is that it's just not enough. We need to.
Yeah, this whole belt needs to be a red belt.
Yeah, making a red belt would work. Putting a second yellow belt alongside would work. Yeah. Making a red belt means crafting all the red belts and then going along upgrading.
Which isn't too difficult. It's probably easier than trying to squeeze a second yellow belt along there. Although the advantage of having a second yellow belt in there instead would be that we could then have one feeding the iron plates and one feeding the rest of the bus. Although there's not that much being used up by the rest of the bus. The bulk of it easily is being turned into iron plates.
Yeah. Now that's now backing up.
Is it?
Yep, we're down here.
Oh yeah. At last. Excellent.
Cool. Right. Let's have a think about load balancing.
So that hopefully means that we're now producing the. Or actually, what it actually means is I now need to go in and massively boost the speed we're making electric engines again until we have another problem. Yeah, the limiting factor on those at the moment seems to be the rate we're producing cogs at. So yeah, I need another coggy machine down there. How are the iron frames doing? Well, they're dribbling out slowly. Where are they even being made? It's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one machine making them here. Oh no, that's making small iron. That's making small iron frames. Never mind. This one's making the big iron frames, and there's only one machine making those as well. So yeah, that could be extended. Although that doesn't have a is getting through its iron almost as fast. Oh no, it's starting to back up now. Yep, I'm going to head down there and shove some more machines in to make more of those.
I'm getting server not responding messages.
Oh.
Yeah. Latency 254 ticks. Pewter buffer.
I think that's a you problem, I'm afraid.
I think that is a me problem. Oh, that's okay.
And I say that not in the sort of the I'm going to blame you for it and say haha I don't care, but more in just that it's not affecting me.
Yep, that's fair.
No, I've got loads of steam inserters. We're going to end up with a massive museum at some point, I think, where we just keep all of the junk that was being used for early on when we're making everything by steam. In fact, maybe we'll just end up moving away and just making an entirely new factory somewhere else and just leave this one to sit there and gradually turn us that sort of bluey green colour that copper does.
That sounds good to me, yeah. No objections here.
People have been leaving random objects on the bus.
That sounds rather bad.
There's a burner inserter on the carbon on the end, and there's possibly a lab on the charcoal.
I have my own ways to talk to people. Don't involve
jokes?
Random objects. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Okay, I've in theory doubled this production speed of the large iron frames. In practice, it might not actually quite be like that because of the way it isn't, because of the rate that the certain other inputs are being produced. Oh dear, yeah. Down the bottom here, it's still short of iron plates.
I am bringing along a second thing of iron plates.
Excellent. Excellent. Now it was something else was short of cogs for something. I can't remember. Oh yeah, that was electric motors.
Are filling half the.
Yeah, but there still isn't enough coming through in the for the large iron doohickeys. Doohickeys is a technical term, I'll have you know.
The side that's backing up is very slowly backing up further and further. I've also not linked it through to the end of the bus yet, to deliberately not have the signals draining it.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, I guess the however much of a belt is coming off for that sub factory. Where is it? Yeah, here. That sort of quarter belt that's coming off there is not enough to keep that factory, the large iron frame factory satisfied.
Jeez.
Because it's getting turned into.
They are large iron frames.
Yes. It's specifically actually it's the girders that seem to be the problem at the moment.
Is it worth forcing the splitter to prioritise making the frame?
I don't think so.
Mess over the bus.
Because we need the girders for the frames, but the problem is the girders are also being fed out onto the bus. Although they seem to be, there's a supply of those. Those are probably backing up. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
It's the time
very
because
slowly.
the bus gets extended from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have brought a second line of iron down. which
I
is
think
now
that's
fully backed up. Well, it's a full yellow belt with line coming down, and I've got basically one of the two belts going to iron frames, and the other one just going straight onto the bus. And plates, iron frames.
plates. Iron frames are something different. I think actually, I think you should split that second one and take some of it onto the iron frame production. Iron got me doing iron plate production, because it's specifically the. Oh, actually no, never mind. It's backing
Full
up.
belt going in at the front end.
And it is starting to completely fill that.
Yep.
All the way to the end now.
There is a splitter just before it branches off, so it will take from the bus as well.
Oh, I
The
see.
reason
Yes.
back up to there is because the belt goes beyond the point when it can actually. There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laurence likes doing
What have I done? What do I like doing?
that.
The
You
belts
have
here
your
will
belts
like
go
that,
beyond the last
which
inserter.
means you got two
Oh, I see.
belts, which yeah.
I assume you do it for a reason because you always do it.
It's so then when you come along later and need more, and you can just copy and paste the whole thing and not have to fill in the gaps. Or it's possibly the other way around. It's because I have copied and pasted it from a set that was already there, and therefore it was already going all the way along.
You
in
do
order
it when
to...
you're making them as well.
Okay, in that case, it's probably I wouldn't like to say consciously, but it's probably subconsciously to make sure all the you don't end up with gaps when you copy paste, and just because it looks neater.
You end up with, you always have a little bit of it left at the end.
Yeah.
When the machine's not running.
Yeah, but also in Factorio, you have enough throughput that it's very rare that 4 pieces of anything would make any difference.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying it makes a difference, but you're claiming it would look neater.
Yeah, because all the belts line up.
Leave it like that to upset you.
Yeah, I'm not OCD enough to get particularly upset like that. Chat is asking how we distribute the tasks between the three of us.
I just thought that. It's
mostly by arguing. No, mostly by shouting and trying to steal the fun bits from each other, I think.
Mostly by just starting on one of the tasks and
yeah, just generally people. Yeah, people will grab a task that they want to do and get on with it, and then sometimes we'll make a to-do list, and so we've got things that need to be done, but. And that's, I mean, I suppose the to-do list is almost a way. It serves two purposes. One of them is a reminder for next week of what the other things that we want to do ourselves, and the other way is to try and get other people to do something that we don't want to do.
The to-do list is very, very helpful for assigning things to Laurence that I don't want to do. Can confirm.
I typically get halfway through a task and then go, oh, I should probably actually put it on the to-do list. And then put it on.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like a ticketing system at a work where you need to sort of assign your time to stuff, and you'll get in trouble if you haven't spent enough time reticulating the splines or something. But
Okay, right,
probably
this is
anyway.
no longer backed up.
Although it has been, I think Mike has mostly been in charge of the of building up the mines and also the going out and fighting around the world.
I mean, yeah, this is where I've just generically gone
to. Someone else in chat has pointed out that the those little bits on the end of the belt are your rainy day fund. So when you have a crisis and you need a little bit more of something, you can go and find it. That's an excellent excuse. I wish I thought of it.
You're not wrong.
What is this? Who did this and why? And because it isn't going to work, I'm going to pull it all up.
Is it a travesty? If so, it was you.
Oh wait, no, there's a.
That looks like Electric Labs. You were doing Electric Labs.
These are electric mining drills, not labs.
Oh, okay.
It's the. I see what's going on here. Oh, it's yes. There's two. There's supposed to be two things feeding out onto the same and putting them all into the same box, but because because this pipe isn't connected, I don't know why this isn't filled up actually. Oh, it's because this one has never had any of the intermediate thing.
So I made that. There are 3 input lines. The lower one's only getting things come through very occasionally, which is why.
Oh wait, why? Oh.
How is that powered?
No, my question is how is this powered? Because the
because there's steam in there and it hasn't used it all up yet.
Magic.
You're right. Yes. You're right. There's
No.
15 steam left in the pipe, and it's just gradually using it up. You're quite right.
Okay. I mean, I was under the impression that inserters could power through the front
Nope,
because I never put a. Okay.
definitely not.
How is that powering then?
There's a, as Tristan said, there's
There
a
was
little.
a connection.
There was a connection there at some point, and there's still 116 steam left in the inserter.
But there was that presumably at some point. and then it
Presumably.
got removed.
I don't recall ever putting a.
Or someone occasionally does this.
Yeah,
Tops it up.
that has indeed mostly topped it up. Now it's nearly full, 170 out of 200. Oh, that's horrible. That's really horrible.
You love it.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing, but it is also horrible.
Oh. Hello, fighter.
Oh, Tristan's getting eaten.
Wait, I was
I think
looking
it
up
was
there
me.
and my screen just started flashing red.
Do you have any shotgun ammo?
Yes.
Because I have some turrets.
Not a lot. That's not really enough.
Put 6 in each. If you hold down control and drag across the whole lot, it'll split it evenly between them, but then you won't have any shotgun ammo left to yourself.
This is the copper ones. I don't care about them.
Oh, okay.
And
I've got my submachine gun as my standard weapon now anyway, so again, I don't care.
and we don't want them too full.
True.
Nice.
12 each.
Somewhere between 10 and 17 each.
Oop, I didn't limit these chests. Fortunately, they've not actually produced enough for it to matter. Okay, Mike, there are now another 19 electric furnaces and another 23 electric crushers. Are these relevant to your interests?
Yes.
Oh, and also 97 electric inserters. Nice.
Ooh.
I should bring all of that up because I need to come up there anyway.
Sure.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Scamper, scamper, scamper. Let's be dangerous.
Boom.
Are you being dangerous? Yes, you are being dangerous in the same way. What?
I'm driving up the
say that
bus,
you were
'cause-
bringing inserters up.
Yes.
Ooh,
I've got 97 of them.
excellent.
I do need some for other plans, other nefarious purposes, but I shall bring most of them.
I mean, if I could have 2, 4,
Rock!
6, 12, please, that'd be appreciated.
I think I can spare 12, yes. I probably don't need more than about 12 myself.
Oh, you're coming up on a monowheel, right? I'm building a wall around me. Or hiding somewhere. No.
There is already a wall across most of here.
I've got repair packs.
Right,
They
what am I
don't
giving
repair
to
you,
you?
though.
I'm giving you...
Yeah, but it's the things that damages when he gets hit.
Fine, if you keep running around in circles, I'll just put them down like this for you.
Thank you. Got minions.
Will you stand still? Oh, where are the... Oh, there they are. Little R2-D2 things. There we go. I don't think I need any of those. Certainly don't need any of those. Right. Oh yes, the monowheel can't turn on the spot like the tank can. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Turning a monowheel on the spot would be tricky. Ah yes, I remember what I was doing. I needed mixamatoriums over here for because of reasons.
Did you bring any inserts for?
Oh yes, I did bring them. I just forgot to give them to you. That was an honest oversight for once. Let me just attempt to regather my bots, and then I'll head up.
If I move down a little bit, am I in range?
Yes. There you go.
Go.
It's almost like we're on the same side or something. It's very strange.
Yeah, I know. It makes me feel dirty. Not in a good way.
I'm sure normal service will be resumed on Friday.
Yeah, yep, at the latest.
Concrete. Yeah.
Whee.
Well,
Huzzah.
don't get too excited. I haven't actually made the machines make it yet, but I've been able to select it on a machine, and that's a good start.
You're basically there then, aren't you? Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Actually, yes. In this particular case, it pretty much is.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I have all of the other ingredients, all of the other things I need, I think.
Hey.
I say that, and then I immediately run out of pipe.
I think... Yeah, my biggest problem at the moment is I need more red belts. Just end to end, this is becoming my flagging issue. Factorio PvP, chat's asking. I have, but not with Laurence, Tristan, or anybody else that we're playing this server with. So I think Al is the other guy.
Yeah, I've never done Factorio PvP. So when you did it, was it were you doing sort of was it just sort of running around being combative, or were you actually doing or were you trying to race to see who could build the rocket first and stuff like that?
It was a race
Where you'd sometimes go over and grief each other.
Yeah, we did 2v2. We very quickly said, if you are going to go and raid, that's fair enough, but do it like on a one life basis.
Oh, so when you die, you can't go back for at least a little while.
Yeah, exactly. Because it just got silly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, it was quite fun. But it ended with me and another guy on one team, and we spent absolutely ages making sure that all our smelteries were really efficient and so on.
And then somebody came in and blew them all up.
Well, yeah, they come and shoot a couple of smelteries, and then they do things like run out of bullets and try and nick stuff on us. And it's just sort of like, yeah.
At that point, you almost just turn up and nick their rocket silo with all the parts in it.
Yeah, I suppose the point is at that point the rocket silo should be defended by an enormous number of turrets at that point. So in theory, you can't.
Yeah, we didn't do it for very long because it got fairly unbalanced fairly quickly.
And perhaps it just wasn't a huge amount of fun?
No, it was alright. It just wasn't... It got unbalanced and we just sat there going... In fairness, for me, it was probably more fun than for the guys who were losing.
Yeah. And that's the problem with a competitive game. If you're losing, it suddenly stops being fun. Or it just isn't so much fun. It's quite hard to design a game that's still fun even when you're losing.
It's definitely a challenge. If you can get it though, you're onto a winner.
Yeah, and the way a lot of board games at least do it, is they make it so you can't really tell whether you're winning or not.
Yeah, you score at the end.
Yeah, exactly. And if they're done well, which they often are, then it'll be done to the point where you can sort of get a feeling that yes, you feel like you're doing really well, and ideally everybody has a feeling they're doing really well, and perhaps in different ways. And then it gets to the end, and it turns out that maybe you weren't doing quite as well as you thought you were, and somebody else's tactic has worked slightly better, but you don't realise until the end, so it sort of doesn't matter. You don't have that sort of. I mean, that's one of the worst things about Monopoly, out of many bad things, is that it's an endless trawl just to try and get to the end game, in that it's really obvious.
People play it wrong, isn't it?
People do play it wrong, and it makes it worse. I don't know whether if you play it properly, whether it would be okay, or whether it would just be sort of slightly less bad.
My understanding is it's supposed to be less bad, but I don't know if that actually makes it good or not.
Yeah, less bad doesn't mean good necessarily, does it? Oh, bottoms. Will it fit across here? Yes, it will. Okay, I take back my bottoms. Yeah. So, but then Monopoly's not. Command and Conquer has the same problem. You get to a point where it's pretty obvious that one person is winning, but it takes a long time to get through all of the end game.
Finding that last hidden enemy.
Well, it's not even with them. It's not even if they're hiding, because at that point it's the person who's losing's fault, and they're doing it to themselves. It's more just that to go from the big rush where you take out maybe their construction yard, and if you can get in and take out their construction yard and their vehicle factory, they are then basically stuffed. Like you can't recover from that. But it takes quite a long time then, especially if they've already got a lot of vehicles and lots of turrets and things set up. It can take quite a long time to actually put the finishing touches on your victory.
I assume these were all meant to be making iron gears.
Yes, they were. Thank you.
Just the first one that was doing it.
Yeah, the first one was always doing it, and I just obviously forgot to do the copy paste step of setting all that up. Oops. Right, I have concrete coming down by the bus, but it's on the other side of it because there isn't room on the east side of it. And now there's a coal mine in the way. So
That one might as well go round it for now, I guess.
yeah, I was thinking either round it or go through and finagle it onto the into the, because there's another gap on the other side of the bus where the bus is sort of growing, and it's almost down level with it, so it could be finagled through. But yeah, going round is probably more sensible, really. I'm impressed by how quickly concrete is made. That's basically half a full belt. Oh no, there's a bit of buffer to use up, but yeah, it's come through pretty quickly and nearly filled up. And that was just 4 mixing machines I put in. So yeah, cement mixer's pretty quick. Who knew?
Iron's backing up again. This is good.
Ooh.
Oh, electric mixers aren't actually any faster than steam ones.
Oh. Okay. I just assumed they would be, and well, I've just started trying to do electric stuff generally. Maybe it's you can maybe you can probably module them, and you don't have to steam them. So there's an advantage there.
Lack
Right.
of steam is nice.
We're now back up to 30% of electricity usage again, and steam tanks steam pipes are basically full. So we seem to be okay for power. We're going to need to put in another radar soon because we're getting to the bottom of the radar coverage. But I'm sort of tempted to think I don't really want to put another radar in until I can put it in far enough down that I'll actually use the whole radar. Otherwise, you end up with twice as many as you need. Yeah. And there's no way I'll remember to take it out if I put one other one in.
Are we making combustion engines?
I don't think so. At least not personally. I don't think I've personally set up anywhere that's making is that the little single cylinder engines?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, combustion engines, yeah. No, I haven't set up anywhere to make those.
Neither have I.
Okay. We're only needing a small number at the moment, I think. No, it's 4 per locomotive. That's
Okay.
probably something that goes on the bus, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's have a look. How many things use them? 5 things use them. They're used in cars, locomotives, scrap, tanks, and incineration. So no, there's no point in putting them on the bus. It's literally cars, locomotives, and tanks. That is it.
But we will want to automate locomotives, so they
Yeah.
need to be produced automatically.
Yes. Having locomotives automated is a good idea.
A whole bunch of iron. Some of that's going to be ingots, isn't it? Yep. Iron rods needs ingots. Iron piston needs rods. And the combustion engine needs pistons.
Okay. Huh. That yeah, okay. It turns out the belt of iron that's flowing through for the girders for the large iron frames is not actually the half belt of it that's going through is not actually fast enough. I think I shall put in a top up for that. Shortage here. I should put some more of these first. Oh, it's bedtime. My phone has just turned. The clock on my phone has just turned off.
It is 11 o'clock, isn't it? Do you want to call it there then?
It doesn't have to be exactly now, but I would. Yeah, I think we should start to think about finishing off. Put it that way.
Well, I've not actually started the locomotive stuff.
I'm going to do a couple more little things actually. Just yeah, I know. I was the one who said let's finish, but I wanted a couple of things I want to finish off while I think of it, while I've got them in my head.
No problem.
While no one's really up in the right area, I was thinking, do we want to disable the outputting of... Actually, they've filled the buffers, so it doesn't matter now. I think he's stopping steam assembly machines and things like that from being made.
Oh, right. I am still using steam assembly machines a little bit at the moment because it's handy for things that are already... Oh, I've run out of belts. Things that are already using them just to expand them, expand production.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Ah! Who designed this? Probably me, but... Actually, the question isn't who designed this, it's who didn't look properly before spraying belts before spraying underground. Ah! What are you doing? Apart from it wrong.
I'm trying to work out from your delayed stream what you were reacting to. I saw the terrible belts.
Yeah, I slapped down underground belts that landed in the middle of the bus because I hadn't noticed it was only 3 on the first one, just dragged straight across.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get cold in the out of here.
More haste, less speed.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that's done what I was doing. Which now that I've done it, it doesn't seem to be quite as necessary as it was just before I did it, which is a bit frustrating. But never mind.
Oh right. Yes.
Yeah, I was just adding a bit more iron in there because there was a shortage, and now for some reason there isn't a shortage, so I don't know what's going on.
Mike probably upped the production rate 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I've been thinking that out.
Okay, right. Is there anything else we want to put on the to-do list? So improve iron supply. We've got automate red belt still on there, so we haven't done that. Upgrade furnaces to electric. Do you feel you've done enough of that and want to tick it off? That's up to you, I guess. Blue science, I've done concrete, and I've made electric crushers in order to do that. So now it's just do the blue science. Anything else we want to put on the to-do list so we don't forget about it next time?
Can't just think of anything.
Okay. Well, we can just see how it goes then, I suppose. Right. Should we call it a night?
I think it's about time.
Yeah.
Night, chat.
Okay. Good night, chat. Thank you for watching, everyone. And let's see what's going on. There's nothing tomorrow. Well, there'll be a video released tomorrow, but there's no stream tomorrow. There'll be a space exploration stream on Wednesday. So yeah, please do come along to that. I'll be either beating my head against the wonders of a sushi belt still, or if I've actually managed to finish that off, then I'll be carrying on trying to get science up and running. Either way, I'm sure there'll be lots of wonderful salt for you to laugh at. So, as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.